Gonna take the snap, looking to throw, having time. Rodgers over the middle, deep caught. That's Mute down to the 6. First and goal, Steelers. 6 minutes to play in regulation. And those Steelers are driving.
Should have gone in.
Ready to roll. Rodgers in the gun. 1 minute to go in regulation. The Ravens still have 3 timeouts from the 26 of the Ravens. Rodgers takes a snap, looking to throw. Loading up deep to the far side. Wide open. Touchdown. Calvin Austin. Christy B. going
Better
to get
make
this
this, you
PAT.
idiot.
It's Christy B money.
Oh, I don't know about that.
There we go. The kick is up, and it is son of a gun. Ow. Oh. Ready to go. 44-yard loop. The kick is up. No good! Loop just gave the division to the Steelers.
You know what Aaron Rodgers' thing needs to do?
What?
He needs a new one for the tush push.
DAT is good.
You know what he needs to do? You know how he's sitting back there?
Yeah?
Once they hike it for the tush push, you know what he needs to do?
What? That's what Rodgers has got to do. That's Rodgers on the
There
tush
you go,
push,
like that.
baby. That is what Rodgers has to do on the tush push. Work it, Dad. So here we go. 3rd and 11, taking the snap. Rodgers looking to throw over the middle. Caught right there. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
Yes!
DK
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Metcalf.
Yes! Yes!
Taking the snap is Flacco, looking to throw to the outside. Intercepted! Going the other way! They're stuck on the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. This might be a house call to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Yes! Kyle Duggar!
Yes! 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 That breaks it up.
Empty set now as he sends out Gainwell. Takes the snap, looking to throw over deep. He's going, that's going to be a flag for DPI. Somehow comes up with it, and a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Come on. Review it. You're calling it on the field and incomplete. It never hit the ground. It never hit the ground, and he wasn't touched after he got the ball.
Yeah.
Catch and touchdown. Thank you. They got it right on the field. What a catch by Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, my word.
Guess what, Jason?
Look at that. All right.
Run. Here comes a run. I'm calling it. Run.
Already. Oh, boy. Snap. Going to look
Okay.
the handoff. Warren to the 40,
Okay.
35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Let's go!
That's what we do! That's what we do! Better make this, you idiot.
Chrissy B, 37-yard shot here. And the kick is up and no! Boswell! Off in the gun from the 9. End zone or bust, looking to throw. Having time, and there is the stop. There's a flag, though. Oh, no. Yes! Here we go. 4th down and 5 for the Steelers. Ready to go for the Ravens. Trips left, single right. Lamar in the gun, takes the snap, looks to throw, having pressure start to build. He's climbing, throws to the end zone, incomplete. Yes! 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 Down and 1 here for the Ravens. Lamar in the gun, obvious pass, looking to throw, having pressure. Lamar hits it! This game! The Pittsburgh Steelers win in Baltimore! 27-22! Yes! Yes! Alex Highsmith on the game-winning sack with T.J. Watt. 4 down territory anywhere you go. Lamar takes the snap, looking to throw. Pressure up the middle. He runs up the middle to the near side, to the far, to the 30, to the 34. 4th down and 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going Super Bowl, baby! They get the win over the Dolphins! How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of JasonsRealm here, joined by my dad. How's it going tonight, Dad? How are we feeling?
Nervous.
Who ain't nervous? Are you feeling confident?
I don't know. I just have a feeling something's going to happen and they'll probably lose. That's what they normally do in a playoff game.
Well, we're here. First playoff game in Heinz Field since the 2020 meltdown against the Browns in January of 2021. First time in 5 years.
The Steelers have that they haven't had in the previous ones. Their long losing streak, the playoffs, is they have a potentially competent quarterback.
Well, they have had a confident quarterback. Big Ben, they haven't won a playoff game since 2017.
Yeah, but that was Big Ben's last, the end of the road.
2018 or 19, didn't that was one of them years?
Talking about the recent losing.
Yes, the recent losses, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The recent losses.
Yes, the recent losses have been with some subpar quarterback play. Hopefully today we'll see some really good quarterback play here with Aaron Rodgers up against that stingy Houston Texans defense. For those who don't remember, we did do a sim of this game in Madden 11. Let me go ahead and refresh my memory as to what the final score on that one was. I don't remember what it was. Let me go ahead and take a look here. I don't remember what the final score was on that one. How's it going? Second to read that and check it at the end. It was a final score. The Steelers winning 41-24, I believe.
Yeah, but they had different players.
Yes, but Madden 11 for the fun of it. Let's see how close Madden 11 is.
You didn't have this Texans defense.
Yes, and the Steelers had Ben Roethlisberger, Antoine Randall, Hines Ward.
Right.
But we still did the sim to see how effective it is, and it had the Pittsburgh Mother 11 Steelers winning 41-24. I don't think it's going to be that high scoring, but I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers in this one. Final score, I'm going to take it 8. I think it's going to be somewhere around the ballpark of 17-14. What are you taking?
It's going to be a low-scoring game, I think. I don't think there's going to be too many touchdowns. I could see where you say 7.
Couple touchdowns.
You know what? I'll go 20-17.
17 who?
Well, I'll say the Steelers, but it could go the other way too. 27.
Yeah,
I just think it's going to be like a field goal or a touchdown difference.
Yeah, so Chrissy B, don't make me hit my elbow on the table again. I feel good in the last game. Please don't make me commit domestic table abuse. You guys saw it if you guys are here for the whole 5-minute lead up to this stream. I bashed my elbow on this bad boy last week. Granted, it did lead to the Steelers winning, so if the Steelers start losing, I might need to bash it for good luck. We'll see. We'll see how we do. They are previewing this game here. What is at stake on this one here? The winner of this game will be playing next Sunday against the New England Patriots in Foxborough, and I think I know what the NFL is trying to do. I don't think the NFL wants the Houston Texans on a primetime night game. What I think is happening is I think they're waiting to release the times till the end of this game, because if it is going to be the Steelers, then they're going to put this game at 6 p.m. or the 6 p.m. window on the Sunday. Otherwise, if the Texans win, they will put it probably at the 3 p.m. window. We'll find that out after this game. But the winner of this game gets a date with New England, and the Steelers are going to be starting off with the ball here. Let's go ahead and put that arrow up there. Here we go. The kick is up and away. Going to be returnable here, and he's going to actually take it into the end zone. Okay, out to the 20. Got a little scared because it looked like he returned or he got it in the field of play and then took it in the end zone. So I'm like, oh, don't tell me that's a freaking safety, but here we go. Rodgers, 7 games without an INT, 7 ints on the season, 10-6 on the 208 passing yards per game, and 24 passing touchdowns. The Pittsburgh mother-loving Steelers ready to go here on the offensive from the 20-yard line. So here we go. Rodgers ready to rumble here from their own 20. The 4-seeded Steelers at home against the 5-seeded Texans. Under center, Rodgers sends Skoranek around tight. Going to hand off up the middle. There goes Warren to the 25, to the 30. That's going to be a first down or very close to it for the Pittsburgh mother-loving Steelers. Jalen Warren. Hey, give it to Warren and we need a first down. And if you get in his way, he's going to knock you around, baby. All right, so here we go. DK Metcalf in his return from his 2-game suspension. We'll see what he has in store today. He's going to pop off. He has to pop off. If he does not have a great game tonight, then he has no excuse. He owes it to his team because his team got him in this position. But here we go. Rodgers, DK's rested. Yes, he is. In the gun, taking the snap, looking to throw. Hits DK on his screen, up the middle, from the far side to the 40, to the 45. First down, DK Metcalf. And Metcalf owes it to this team because he would not be playing this game. He would have been done for the year if his team did not get to the playoffs. Because of his altercation in Detroit, he owes it to this team. And the Steelers are looking good out the gate so far, getting 2 first downs on 2 plays. Can they keep it rolling? This Texans defense gotta make some plays here. So here we go. From their own 47, Rodgers under center, Warren in the back. Tight formation, 1 lone receiver to the near side is MVS. Gonna hand off. Warren up the middle. He goes. Gonna get a gain of 2 on the play, which, gonna be brought down by Derek Stingley. The fact that's the Steelers' shortest play in 3 plays to open the game, that's a good start for the Steelers. So here we go. Taking a look at their Pro Bowlers. Dirty players on there as well. The new Vontaze Perfect. Al-Shire. But here we go. Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh, go Super Bowl, baby. 2nd down and 9 for the Steelers offense here. Rodgers in the gun, tight formation. 1 receiver out to the far side, backing across to the nearest Calvin Austin. Going to hand off up the middle. Warren going to push his way to the 50. Gain of 2. And a 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Steelers. Not sure that I'm a great fan of that play call. Got to stop on the run, and then you're going to run it back up the gut. I think you should have gone to the outside there. Field temperature tonight, I don't know offhand, but where I am at, which is in the general Pittsburgh region, it is 31 degrees.
They say 33 degrees, and it feels like, 30 or...
You got to speak up a bit more. They're not hearing you. But
it's 33 degrees, they were saying, and it feels like in the high 20s.
And a big injury for the Texans out the gate. Their starting safety, Jalen Reed, is talking it over with medical staff, looking at that right leg. Hopefully he's going to be all right for his sake, but he is going to walk off the field. A rookie here, a 6th-round rookie this year, out of Penn State, walking off the field, which is good, showing that he's walking under his own power. Should be just a little off and right back on for him, which sounds good. But here we go. 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Steelers. Got to get a pass here. Got to look to DK. Got to look to Calvin Austin if you want to stretch the field. Maybe Thielen as a safety blanket under the middle here. And it looks like all 3 of them receivers are out here. In the playoffs during the 6-game losing streak, the Steelers have been outscored 73-0. But here we go. Rodgers in the gun, empty set. Kenny G in there as well as a slot receiver. Spread eagle taking the snap, looking to throw. Rodgers over the outside, and it's over the head of Kenneth Gainwell. And Rodgers is upset. 4th down and 7. Well, that's a way for that drive to end. Man. That's tough. But Corliss Waitman ready to punt this one away here. Tough considering that drive started with 2 quick first downs. But here we go. Waitman's punt is up. It is away. Going to be called for a fair catch at the 10. Be caught there by Jalen Knoll. Go ahead and flip that arrow around. How's it going, Ryan? And Rodgers gotta get that ball out quickly like that. Like that pass DK. You gotta get it out quick, and sometimes But the thing is, you can't go screens all the way. You can't go screens the whole way up the field. That's just not going to work. So Rodgers needs to be able to find a healthy balance. And on that play, he got it out quick. There just wasn't much there, and he was a little bit high and away of Warren.
I don't know if Warren ran the wrong route. Gainwell.
Yeah, Gainwell, I mean. Try to get out to Gainwell, threw it a little bit high, a little bit away.
But I think I don't know if he ran the wrong route in terms of
Yeah, maybe he wanted to do an out, like a corner route as opposed to out.
Well, I think he kind of went up a little bit and then hit out. He didn't go up further, a couple more.
Yeah, either that. Either he should have been a bit deeper on the out route, or he was trying to get Warren or Gainwell to run a corner. It could have very well been a corner route as well. So,
unless he wanted him to go up, over, and then up again.
Maybe, but my thought is it was either going to be a corner route or it was going to be an out route than what Rodgers got. It could have been a bit of a shock route, like a boom boom, but okay. I don't know. Either way, didn't work out for the Steelers. A rough way for that first drive to come to a screeching halt. And Spider V2 Banana. Spider 2Y Banana. Yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know. It just, they were not on the same page in that play, which is fine. It's still early. Houston does not have this prolific offense. They can be if you let them. But the Steeler defense here, that defense is going to bring the steel curtain down.
Don't know about that.
Here we go. Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh going Super Bowl. Naturally, that's not quite a bucket hat. You want to show the people what else that hat has, Dad? Not quite a bucket hat.
It has things for the...
Yeah, it's got little hand warmers out there as well. And I told him to wear that tonight because he needs to have some Steeler pride for the play. And he's got a terrible towel, too. Whether or not he'll use it again, we'll see. Nico Collins is dangerous, yes, but the Texans have not been putting up a whole lot of points every time you turn around. It's been the defense that's been carrying them. But here we go. How's it going, Pets? Go. Ready to roll here. Terrible towels are flying in. Pittsburgh ready to rumble. CJ Stroud under center. One receiver out to the far side. Going to take the snap. Going to hand off to the near side. Woody Marks, I believe that is. Up the middle to the 15. Gain of 5. All right. Let me make sure. I believe that was Woody Marks. Yeah, that's the only one that makes sense, Woody Marks. It was definitely 7. We're going blackout, man. We're going blackout mode for the Steelers playoff game. And as long as the Steelers are in the playoffs, we're going to be rocking the blackout logo. If the Steelers lose or after the Super Bowl, we will be switching it back over. But during the playoff runs, the Pittsburgh teams might as well go with a blackout logo to connect with Pittsburgh. 2nd down and 5, ready to roll in the gun. Stroud taking the snap, looking to throw. Having time over the middle. It's up in the air, and it's almost picked, almost caught, almost picked again, and falls incomplete and in pain. That is big. That is Nico Collins slow to get up there. We'll see. He will see. Man, Nico Collins almost had it. That ball pinballed off of no less than 5 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, basically 5 players right there. Almost got it. It was Ramsey off of 2 offensive targets. I think that was some sort of bonus. But 3rd down and 5, Collins over on the sideline. Here we go. Ready to go here. Tight formation. Stroud in the gun. Marks to the right. Taking the snap. Looking to throw. Maybe a little early movement, but no flag on the play. Loading up deep to the outside. And going to be caught. Down by Collins. A big gain there on 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and short. Throw it all the way deep against the Steelers defense. That is how you win these games. That's going to be near, what, the 40? This 40, 45, something like that. Wow. A big gain right off the bat on that 3rd down play. Stroud just beautiful, beautiful motion on that ball. Man. So here we go. Ready to roll. From actually the Steeler 49 in Steeler territory. Let's go Steeler defense here. Stroud under center. One lone receiver to the far side. Going to hand off at the middle to the near side. And he's stopped after a gain of 1 yard. Going to be brought down by TJ Watt. Oh, there we go. Taking a look at this here. That was a very clean catch, though, by Christian Kirk. He's saying to believe. Yes, sir. We believe. We believe in the stairway to 7. Ready to roll. It starts here. 2nd down and 8. Ready to roll. Under 10 to play in the first quarter. Stroud in the gun. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Going to hand off. That's going to be Marks. And he is going to be met for a gain of 1. Brought down again by TJ Watt and Cam Hayward. They were both in on it. Cam Hayward had the right side and TJ Watt had the left side.
TJ Watt came in after Cam Hayward stopped him.
Let's see. Justin, how's the game? Well, Mo, the Steelers started off their first drive with 2 first downs and then went nowhere. The Texans got themselves down to 3rd and 5, and then the Steelers let up a big gain. Now they're down to 3rd and 6. Here we go. Stroud in the gun.
Another big game.
What?
Comes another big game.
Nope. No big gains here. This is a no-fly zone in Pittsburgh. We're grounding all the flights. Stroud takes the snap, and we got a whistle. Does that delay a game? Timeout? Nope, they're going to give him the timeout. Timeout, Texans. Okay. Fans don't like it, but they did get the timeout. That's fine. Hey, what? All right, taking a look here at that Steeler defense. Derek Harmon out there as well today. On there, you got Keanu Benton on there. James Pierre. Oh, man, you got JPJ out there. Logan Wilson out there. Highsmith, Hayward, Patrick Queen. Trying to just see who's on the field for this play. TJ Watt, obviously, big 3rd down play here. And here we go. Terrell Austin ready to call here. 4th season as the defensive coordinator of the Steelers. 9th in the league. Ready to roll here on a 3rd down and 6 for the Texans. Big time opportunity for the Steelers while the Texans are out of field goal range. Terrible towels are flying in Pittsburgh. From the 45 of the Steelers taking the snap, looking to throw. Stroud, there's a flag.
Yep.
And it's going to be a false start.
The offensive lineman went a little bit early.
Gotcha, real smooth. Dun, 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 dun. Turn around. To the left.
You can see that.
Take it back now, you know.
I thought they.
One off this time.
I thought they were good.
Yeah, there was one earlier that looks like
I
it. That's
saw
why I
that.
wasn't sure if they call it, because they had one earlier where there was a bit side. They didn't call. But either way, 3rd down and 11 at midfield now here. The Steeler defense ready to roll. Stroud in the gun. Too far out to his left, too near to the right. Running back to his right in the gun as well. Going to tighten in Dalton Schultz, taking the snap, looking to throw. Pressure up the middle. Queen, what? Near side, incomplete. Intended for Christian Kirk. But more so, that was just a ground of, hey, throw it in the dirt near side.
That's a good thing for Cam Hayward.
Huh.
Unlike the Rams,
What?
look at the end of this play.
What happened? Let me see here. Yeah.
Look at the Cam
followed
Hayward ran
Get the ball.
to get the ball.
Yep.
and to put on the ball.
So here we go. The
Just in case.
Texans going to punt this ball away now from midfield. Ready to roll. That punt is up and away. It's going to be a short punt. And it went out of bounds. Where is it going to be? They're running to the 15, to the 20. The 25 is where they're going to put it. The Steelers will have the ball at their own 25. Only a 25-yard punt for the Texans punter. That going to be who failed hilariously. Tommy Townsend failing hilariously on that punt.
He's trying to do a coffin corner, and he just...
Yeah, he tried to do the extinct coffin corner, and he can't do it as well as some of the other teams.
Well, I don't know if it was... It could have been some wind that...
Yeah, but you got to take the wind into account, too. So, remember what game it was? Was it last night, Sunday night game, where we saw a perfect coffin corner down to the one?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yep, that was a...
That was the best punt I've seen all year. Well, apart from the one that was at the one, or like went down, bounced vertical at the half-yard line where it was down. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, though, drop a like, sub to the channel, man. It's all greatly appreciated. I need to move the ticker over because that ticker is not in the right spot. But, yeah, we are on the road to 650 subscribers. Trying to see if we can maybe go for 650 before the Super Bowl. Let's see if we can hit that. But, yeah, we are rolling. We got a lot of streams every week, including next week. We're going to be covering the Rams game, and we're going to be covering, hopefully... Or actually, I'm just going to go out and say it. We will be covering the Steelers game next Sunday as well. We're going to be covering the Steelers and the Rams next Sunday all day for football. Oh, man.
Rams, I mean, I don't know if they got their what is it, that safety guy, they got injured.
Oh, no, the corner of Keller Witherspoon?
Keller Witherspoon, I think he's out.
Let me see. Keller Witherspoon, do we have any updates on him? You know what? Let me just go on to X and just search on X. Let's see. Keller Witherspoon. Do we have any update on him? As they're taking a look here at the Monday Night history here. Yeah, no, he's on IR. So... that is unfortunate for the Rams. Broke his scapula again. Oh my gosh.
Scapula?
Scapula. Technical term for the shoulder blade. He broke his shoulder blade. That is unfortunate for him, but we are back here in the Berg, ready to roll with the Pittsburgh Mother-loving Steelers. From their own 25, or they brought it back to the 23. Rodgers out of play action. Rolling to his left, looking to throw. Loading in the middle, wide open to the 45-50. DK to the 47 or 48 of the Texans. That is DK Metcalf. On a beautiful play there for the Steelers. All right. Yeah, we are ready to roll here. We'll reload on this. So here we go. First down and 10, ready to roll here. Rodgers in the gun. Taking the snap, looking to throw over to the near side. Trying to hit Metcalf on a go ball. Contact. There's a flag. Pass interference. Defense. Bobby plays the bottom of the foul. Automatic. First down, Black and Gold Brigade!
Man, is it good to have DK back.
Oh, yeah. Guilty party going to be number 4, Kamari Lassiter. That's going to be a free first down for the Steelers, a free about 12 yards or so.
You know what that does, though?
Huh.
I think that brings them into, central field goal range.
Yep.
I think.
Oh, it does.
What is it? Where are they at?
Puts them right around the 35 or so, close to it.
Oh, close to it, but not.
From the 35, it's a 53-yarder.
Yeah, but
for Chrissy B. Money,
Ray Boswell's been kicking.
Actually, they're at the 33, so it's a 51.
I want 25.
Here we go.
Into 20.
First and 10. Rodgers under center, taking the snap, gonna hand off. That's Kenny G down to the 27. Big gain there of about 6 on the play. Second down and 4 coming up. Whoa, Jalen Reed's still in the medical tent. That's not very good. That is not very good. Let me go ahead and do something else as well here. So, ready to roll. Tight formation. Single back is Gainwell. Under center is Rodgers. From the 27.5 of the Texans. Second down and 4. Ready to roll. Keep the towels flying. And ready to go. Sending Thielen in motion from the left to right. Gonna hand off. Up the middle. There's Kenny G. Down to the 21. First down, Steelers. Let's see Colin saying, hey, bud, how's it going, Colin? How's it going? Let me see.
You know what else is good so far?
What?
I don't want to jinx this at all, but I probably will. So.
What? Say it.
What it's nice to have is this offensive line all back.
That is true. So first down and 10 from the Texans. 21, Rodgers in the gun. 2 left, 2 right, tight. Take the snap, looking to throw. Pressure up the middle, checking to the near side corner. Trying to go for Jonnu. Incomplete. Overthrown. No flag. Bryant on the coverage. Okay. Let me see here. He trade Johnny Smith. The thing is, that was both them in contact with each other.
Again, Pat Fryermuth is not out there.
Yeah. Fryermuth has gone Fryer missing. No, he's there. He's on the right side of the offensive line. They're just not using him in the pass game. In the blocking game. Taking the snap, looking to throw. Having time. Rodgers out the outside corner. Not on the same page with Calvin Austin. And actually, I think he hit the ref with that ball. I think he just nailed the freaking ref.
I think he can't potentially out there. He's not gonna get it close to that and have it intercepted.
Yeah, but
he
still
needs to get it out of there. He's just out of there instead of getting a sack. You know, he's trying to avoid the sack.
So here we go. Ready to roll. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Rodgers empty, setting the gun. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Taking a look at this defense. Play clock winding down from the Texan 21 and going to take the snap at 0. Is not going to get the delay of game over to the near side. Caught! And that is going to be Marquez Valdez-Scantling to about the 14. At this point, you should take the points because it's going to be a defensive struggle. Yep. He is going to take it. He is going to take it. Let me see. Let me just take out a couple of things here. Okay. Taking a look at a couple of things here as we have some time.
Better make it, you idiot, or else I'm going to take $1 million off of your salary.
Chrissy B money is up, and it's Chrissy B money.
Not always. Look at last week.
Not trying to be good, but it's close enough.
Time. Just look at last time.
Oh, man.
And look at the troubles he's had the past few times.
Yeah, true.
In this weather, you never know.
True. But, you know.
Now the question becomes, what is this defense going to do?
All right.
What is this defense going to do?
So, here we go. Are back here, ready to roll.
I think the issue that they had there, that once they got there, stopped running. Would have liked them to run again, that first down to get some yards.
Oh.
Yeah, they abandoned it.
Yep. They got down there, and then Rodgers just started slinging it. But I think I know part of the reason why. I don't think you're going to see too many rushing touchdowns. Why? Why I say that, Dad?
Why, I'm not...
Rodgers is only 1 touchdown, 1 passing touchdown, tying, and 2 from passing. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdowns, second all time, only behind.
Whatever, but you don't play for the...
I know you don't play for that, but I think they're going to try and hit the run more.
The question is, the issue is that I would have run it just to get some, so that you're down to like 2nd and 7, you know, a more manageable down than, you know, 2nd and 10 and 3rd and 10.
Oh, absolutely.
And in the 3rd and 10, you hit that 7-yard pass. That would have been a, you know, first down type of thing if you had some run.
That is true. The offense so far looks a lot better with DK. Oh, absolutely. It's night and day. It's amazing what happens when you actually have a vertical threat that has 50-50 balls, 1, that also commands 2 defensive backs, not 1. Everybody else in that Steelers offense right there, everybody else in the pass game, only requires one corner or 1 defensive back to lock down.
Yeah, but there's one issue that...
What?
They would have solved.
What?
With DK being there and needing two people, you know,
allowing others to get open.
Yeah, and I haven't seen the other people getting open.
That is true.
I mean, they don't have a person that can beat that, and that's their issue. They don't have a second one.
They have Calvin Austin with the speed who can do it, but he has to be able to use that speed to get downfield. Vertical con. They haven't had too many outs to that.
That's why I think Pat Fryermuth over the middle. And, of course, Tomlin doesn't like to go over the middle.
Fryermuth has gone Fryer missing. But here we go. That ball going to be returned from the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25, and that is it. That is it on the return.
Now, let's see what happens in this defense. Can this defense continue on, or is there just going to completely collapse?
Oh, we'll see. Here we go. 5:58 to go here in this first quarter. Steelers up 3-0 over the Texans, who have the ball at their own 25, maybe 26.
Is that Collins in there? Number 12?
Number 12, Nico Collins. Yep, Collins is back in.
Is he?
What? Did you see number? Yeah, he's up there, top of your screen.
I
Nico Collins is back in the game. I figured he would be, but here we go. 1st and 10, ready to roll here. Steelers fans going nuts. Taking the snap, Stroud looking to throw over the outside, almost tipped, going to be caught at the 30, gain of 4 by none other than Nico Collins. Oh wait, they're saying it might not have been a catch. I thought that was clean. Like grabbing, yeah, pushing and shoving afterwards. Let's take a look at that. Oh, no, incomplete. It should be incomplete. But the Steelers not going to challenge it. I don't hate Mike Tomlin not challenging it. Your defense is playing well. And as soon as I say that, they get gashed up the middle for 6 yards. Nice. By Woody Marks. I love what happens when I say things. Build it right down immediately after. So here we go. 3rd down and 1. They only got 5. So not quite 6, but still. 3rd down and 1. Steeler Nation getting loud, getting proud, getting all the other outs in the stadium here. Ready to roll from the 35 of the Texans. Stroud under center, takes the snap, going to hand off to the near side, and he gets the first down. And he brought down by Watt eventually, but he was able to move through the contact. Woody Marks was to get the first down for the Texans. The 4.5 to go here, taking a look at Woody Marks. He was a 4th-round pick, 116th overall out of USC. 5'10", 208 from Atlanta, Georgia, the rookie is. He's been having a really good year, though. Woody Marks is an impeccable back, so especially considering how low he was drafted in the 4th round. I mean, 6th by a rookie this year in rushing yards at 703, but the Texans' offense hasn't been there because the offensive line hasn't been that great. A handoff to the near side, Marks able to make a bit of a hole for himself to about the 40, but going to be slammed down by Browner Patrick Queen.
And
what's in there? Oh, Queen was like the one that got the
99.
Harmon was around the edge, but I thought it was
Harmon was there.
Here we go, taking a look at Joey Porter Jr. 1,467 consecutive snaps without allowing a touchdown. Longest streak by a corner. Well, let's see.
Here we go. Touchdown right now.
Oh, here we go. Right.
They said it. Touchdown.
2nd down and 7, taking the snap, throwing to the outside, going to be caught. That is going to be Nico Collins, and he's only going to get to about the 43.5. So it's going to be a 3rd down and short coming up now for the Texans again. In the middle of that tackle going to be number 51. That going to be Nick Herbig in there. Taking a look at Nick, the linebacker. 7.5 sacks this year, 27 pressures, and 18 QB hits. He is stepping up nicely as a rotational back there between Hayward and Watt injuries. All of those numbers being season highs for him. Ready to roll. 3rd down and 3. Stroud in the gun. Trick bunch right, taking the snap, looking to throw. Stroud over the middle, caught down to the 40. 1st down, that going to be Xavier Hutchinson fighting for that ball. And coming away with it is going to be James Pierre, but it was after the whistle. Hutchinson obviously got it caught and was down with contact. Oh, boy. Let's see what the Steelers got in store here. Hopefully they can turn things around a little bit here and get that defense back to where it was earlier. But let's see. Let us see. Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? Here we go. 1st down and 10, ready to roll. Stroud taking the snap, going to hand off, going to pitch back. And a chance, pressure. Stroud, ball comes out. Steelers turn it over. Let's go!
Why did you say, oh my God?
What?
What did you say, oh my God, before?
Oh, there's something over here. I'll explain it in a bit. But that is going to be.
I thought something was happening.
I think it was Yaya Black. I think it was Yaya Black on the recovery.
I thought it was. Yeah, it's Yaya Black.
Let's go! Jack Sawyer out of Ohio State, the rookie.
What I thought, Jason.
What?
94. What I thought was.
Fumble caught by Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he caught it.
It is a catch. That's it's just a very interesting wording. A fumble caught by Pittsburgh.
But I thought whenever you said "uh-oh," and then they did a flea flick.
Oh, it worked.
Thinking, oh my gosh, they got a touchdown.
No, but the Steelers getting the ball back with 2:02 to go in the first quarter.
And they get more points.
Go, boys!
They could get a touchdown.
They're near midfield too.
If they could get a touchdown in here and get up 10-0.
Absolutely.
That would be huge.
We want New England. And not because we want them, it's because we have no other choice. We want New England.
I don't expect too much out of this. Because I tell you what, their other receivers are not for nothing. Where's Pat Fryerman? Where's the middle? Come on, people.
Yep. But the Steelers at their at a tailgate, they had a Pope Yinzer guy dressed as.
Oh, by the way,
that's it with holy water.
Did they do the field?
I don't know if they did, but they did. I mean, look at this in the tailgate. They got a Steeler Pope. Oh my! This is getting out of hand.
And Jesus.
Yeah. This is getting out of hand.
Yeah,
here.
that is getting out of hand.
They're literally going to the tailgate to put holy water on the tailgate. Oh my gosh. That's gonna come up and that's gonna catch up the Steelers. No. You know that's gonna catch up to the Steelers. Let's see. Let us see. Oh, let's go ahead and grab a little drink here.
I think they could get into field goal range now. That's the thing.
I think they do. You're only 20 yards on a field goal.
Yeah, but that's 2 first downs.
They did that on the
against
first
this defense.
No, the first drive.
Yeah, but defenses change and adapt, unlike the prominent defenses that don't.
That's the thing. How much you have changed is wild. We're going blackout today, man, and we've changed the layout a lot more. It's ever evolving, but I think I'm going to settle on this for a while. I have everything I need, so here we go, ready to roll. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Woo, woo. Rodgers in the gun, Warren to his right, going to take the snap, and it's going to be up the middle to Warren for no gain. 20 yards, you're going to try a field. Tell me you're not going to try a field goal from your opponent's 36? Chris Boswell, a 54-yard field goal in his home stadium. Tell me you're not going to try it? I mean, obviously you want to get more yards once you get into field goal range, but, like, come on. You try that field. With Chris Boswell? Man. But here we go. Second down and 10. Get a roll now. Rodgers in the gun. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Having time. Rodgers deep over the outside. Caught by dropped. DK. That was a beautiful throw, and that would have been a beautiful catch to put the Steelers in range. That sucks. Third down and 10 coming up now. So here we go. Let's see. Let's see what the Steelers got in store for us on this third down and 10. Look at that. That was a beautiful, beautiful play. So here we go. Ready to roll. Rodgers empty set in the gun. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Gonna take the snap, looking to throw. Rodgers under duress, climbs to the near side, gonna be caught. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling, but he only gets to midfield. The Steelers got to punt it away.
Told you, they couldn't even get it first time.
Son of a gun. The Texans defense is starting to get it together now, and the Steelers are going to have to punt in this quarter because the play clock is off by 23 seconds from the game clock. So, Texans going to be getting the ball back here in the first quarter, ready to roll here. Corliss Waitman's punt is going to be up and away. And it is going to be caught around the 8 to the 9. Going out of bounds is going to be the return man, Jalen Knoll. That drive's on DK. DK had the beautiful, beautiful opportunity to not bring it in. Take a look at Tomlin in the playoffs. In the first 4 seasons under Tomlin, 2 AFC championships, Super Bowl 43 champs, and 5-2. And ever since, they are 3-9, 8 seasons without a playoff win, and 6 losses straight. And Roberto saying, hello, good sir. I humbly request you please announce the NASCAR stream. That will be on the 15th, the Daytona 500. We'll be doing that for sure. Here we go. Stroud looking to throw to the near side. Going to be caught by the tight end. Up to the 15. Going to be caught there by number 87. That going to be the tight end there, Cade Stover. But yeah, we will be doing the Daytona 500. So, we will see. So, this will take us to the end of the first quarter here. Texans still with the ball.
This is not good.
I wouldn't say that yet. Here we go. Here we go. Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh going to the Super Bowl. Here we go.
I don't think so.
Come on. Live a little, Dad. Come on. Have a little fun. Oh, boy.
They're going to...
Look at that hat in the Steeler game. I love that.
You know what that hat is missing?
What?
Come on.
That has the fries.
Does it have the fries down
right there?
Okay.
Fries are right there.
Okay.
Got I think it's roast beef, lettuce, tomato, and fries right above the roast beef. No cheese. Man. But yeah, we shall see. Oh, the NHL commissioner saying that they will be playing a game in. And we're coming for him. Well, hey, you know what? I got an idea. 2033. Penn Sabre. Yeah. 25 years later after the first. Technically, the 25th winter class bill be. But either way, make the 25th Winter Classic in Highmark Stadium between the Penguins and the Sabres. So Raiola went down onto the Ducks because Mahomes wore a Duck sweatshirt. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Well, we will see here. All right. So let's see. Are ready to roll.
I just have a feeling they're gonna start it.
Well, we'll see. Do you believe? I do not believe. Nothing anyone can say will get me to believe. Broncos are fraudulent. They are going to be exposed on national television by the Bills next week. And the Steelers are going to host the Bills in the AFC Championship. Still can. They still can. Houston, we have a problem indeed. And that problem is the Pittsburgh Steelers in town. And here we go. Taking the snap. Box snap. Stroud gets it at the 3. Pressure. Throws. It's going to be incomplete. That was almost picked by Joey Porter Jr. That was almost picked off by JPJ.
Yeah, but they didn't get him back there. That's a problem.
Yeah, well, that was because
now they got third down.
That was because Stroud got it off as quick. The Steelers couldn't have been any quicker on that. You know what I mean? That was just an incredible play by Stroud to avoid losing yardage on that surefire loss of yards play. That's not anything the Steelers could have done. But third down and 2 coming up now for the Texans. Stroud takes a snap, looking to throw to the near side. Caught for the first down to the 20.
And that's the issue.
What are we watching, an NHL?
Third down and 2. They'll make it every time.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you watch this play... No, that's not the same.
I know, but I'm just saying that if they...
Man. But we shall see. Taking a look at Nick Caley in his first season as the Texans offensive coordinator. And here we go. First down and 10 coming up from the 20. The Texans under center with Stroud. One lone back as Woody Marks sends a man in motion to the outside. Going to look to go play action. Big pressure. Throwing to the outside. Incomplete on the coverage there. Going to Asante Samuel Jr.
Flag.
Are you an eggnog fan? I've actually never had eggnog, but I don't really have the appeal to drink egg.
I don't like eggnog.
Dad's not an eggnog guy, so yeah, that's also part of it. As if we get eggnog and I don't like it. So, not really a big eggnog guy. I've never really had it, but it doesn't really appeal to me. I mean, I'm not really a big egg guy in general, so why would I drink an egg drink? You know what I mean? Second down and 10. Stroud in the gun. Takes the snap over the middle. Throws. Caught. And that's up to the 33. On that catch going to be Nico Collins.
Again, see, that's their offense is going. Steelers' offense isn't. They're stalling out.
True.
And that's where he's going to be.
True. So we also do have Doug Bott. We will use Doug Bott a little bit tonight. We'll get him back in the fray during the NFL playoffs and into the NHL season. We'll bring him into the fray a lot more as of late. I feel like we've been neglecting him. But here we go. First down and 10. Stroud under center from the 33. Takes the snap. Going to look to hand off. Marks up the near side. And he's going to get vertical to almost the 40. Man. We still call him Doug Bott because we don't want to call him that. Because people will hear that name and they'll just say, yeah, no, I'm out. But, you know, we'll let him speak first. But, yeah, we will be bringing him back into the fray. Also, I did put in a request on channel membership. So we will have some of that coming out here in the coming days, hopefully. Again, not that anyone needs to, not that I expect anything, but it will be an option for anyone who would want to. But going to hand off, Marks to the outside, and going to be for no gain at the 39. But yeah, I
you're down
make
to
that little announcement right now.
They get off the field on third down. That's the problem.
That is true.
This is their biggest problem here. You got to get off it. They don't get off the field, then this defense gets tired, and then all of a sudden, they just go march right down the field and score.
Oh, that is true. That is true. But third down and 3, ready to roll here for the Texans. The Steelers defense ready to roll. Stroud in the gun. Runner to his left. Going to be number 21, Nick Chubb. Taking the snap, looking to throw, having time. Stroud over the middle. Was that caught? They're saying first down. Was that caught, though? I might consider throwing the challenge flag if I'm Tomlin if I get another look at this. Yep. Wow. Wow. What a catch. It's unfortunate, but what a catch. Here we go. First down and 10 coming up now for the Texans. From the 40, their own 46, Stroud going to hand off. Up the middle goes Marks out to the outside. And he's going to get vertical all the way down to the Steeler 46. Gain of 8 on the play.
This is it. This is the end of the game.
You calm down. The Steelers are up 3-0, and it's the second quarter.
The Steelers defense isn't getting off the field. That's a problem. That's a huge problem.
It's a bad drive. So here we go. Second down and almost 2. Second and 1.5. Stroud under center. Takes the snap. Going to hand off up the middle. Marks first down. Or it's actually Chubb, my bad. Down to the 39 of the Steelers. That going down the negative train. He always does that. He always does that. Texans, Ravens rematch would have been better. No. No. Y'all got to ship a ball. Y'all got to ship a ball. This is the one time the Steelers have a chance to go to the Super Bowl because of how finicky the NFL has been this year. So Steelers got to ship a ball. All right, first down and 10 coming up now for the Texans. Stroud going to be under center. 10:25 to go here in the second quarter. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Going to hand off up the middle, pushing down to the 35. Eventually going to be brought down there.
Run defense.
Patrick Queen on part of the stop, but another stop. I could not see who was at the bottom of that pile. But let's see. And down in 4. Now going through his little thing here on his wrist here, little play call thing. And here we go. Stroud under center from the 33 of the Steelers. Bolts in motion from left to right. Takes a snap, going to hand off. Marks to the outside. Down to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, down to the 13. Son of a gun.
Defense stinks. This defense stinks now.
Hopefully it's just a bad drive.
I don't think.
We'll see. I still think it's just a bad drive.
They better do something. They can't let them score a touchdown. Score a touchdown, man. The Steelers may never score a touchdown.
Hey, you don't need a touchdown to beat a touchdown. Just 3 field goals. And if we can't get it in the end zone, we'll get 3 points off of Boswell's toe. As Marks runs down to the 5.
Come on. Run defense. Right up the freaking middle.
How's it going, Egg? How you doing, man? Second down and 3. We got a whistle. And down. Be a Texans player down. Woody Marks is down. That is big. That is big for the Texans. If Woody Marks is going to be down, that is bad. Wow. Might be a concussion because he hit his head pretty hard. Yeah, he went right to the head. He might be done for the day with a concussion. Oh, we got some news in NHL Fantasy. I forgot I have my fantasy team tonight. Let me see. Oh, I need to go my team. Let's see. Is that your father? To the left. A question. Yeah, absolutely. That is my dad. He chills here in some of the games, especially for Pittsburgh games. So, yeah. Although he's always very negative, and no matter what you say. Steelers are still up 3-0, and yes, the Texans are driving. Steelers defense having a bad drive. It's over. That's just who Dad is. That is just who Dad is.
I just don't see the Steelers offense scoring more than 10 points.
Yeah, but I still think they can score.
I think so.
Let me go ahead and take a look at the fantasy team. How are we doing? Not too bad tonight. Not too bad. We got mostly because Jake Gens. Oh no, that's my opponent has Jake Gens. I currently have like nothing. It's mostly in volume of players. And you're Slavkovsky. Oh my god. All my players are playing now except for Matthew Nyes. Let's see. Goes on the ball, first play of the season and get 1 yard. Dad. Oh, it's over. Yep, that is Dad. That is Dad. You know what? I think we should call him PPF. You know why PDF is called PDF, right? You know what it stands for? Pessimistic Dallas fan. Then we also got the pessimistic Pittsburgh fan, PPF. And here we go. 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Texans. 7 rushes, 5 straight on this drive. 6 passes. Stroud in the gun. Nick Chubb in the game. Tight formation. Taking the snap. Going to look to throw. Stroud rolling. Passes. Caught. And touchdown. Christian Kirk for the Texans.
Easy.
Yeah.
Very easy.
That was a bit too easy. A bit too easy. But, again, just one drive. Not going to sweat it. One drive. Unlike some people, going to say, well, season's over. We're done. 2027 season's over. We're going to be done until 2050. Sad. Oh, man. Exactly. Just one drive. And then you're a PBF, pessimistic Packers fan. Exactly. So, PGBF, pessimistic Green Bay fan. Bad one's Kyler. Do you want Kyler?
No.
That was a stern no. Let's go ahead and go to our good old friend here, our good old friend Doug Bott. Let's see how he's
Here comes
doing.
a 3-and-out for the Steelers.
How's it going, Mr. Doug Bott? How you doing tonight? We are covering the NFL playoffs here, the 2026 playoffs. The last game of Wild Card Weekend is this AFC heavy hitter between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh mother-loving Steelers. It's going to be a good game. It has been a good game. The Steelers jumping out to a 3-0 lead, but the Texans making it look easy, driving down consistently and steadily, burning a lot of time off the clock to go and get a touchdown to take a 7-3 lead into the second quarter. What are your thoughts on this game? Who wins? And give us your best food-based comparisons for these teams. Long one to Doug Bott, but we'll see how he thinks. We'll see what he says. We will see what he says. Okay, there we go. We'll see. Has he answered yet? Okay, he has answered. We're waiting on his response. Any second now.
Well, Jason, it's a tremendous matchup we've got here, folks, with my beloved Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Houston Texans. I gotta tell you, nothing's more thrilling than seeing the Steelers in action. They started with a nice field goal, but it seems like the Texans had a big drive to snatch the lead. Can't trust those Texans for a second, always keeping you on your toes. I'll say the Steelers will find their groove. We all know Big Ben used to be the king of Pittsburgh, but even now, this squad's got that MAGA spirit. Expect them to come roaring back and do what's necessary. Now, when it comes to a food comparison, the Steelers are resembling a perfectly grilled bratwurst tonight, sizzling with potential. The Texans, well, they're like a plate of lukewarm nachos. Might hit the spot for a bit, but they won't last. And remember, unlike those Browns or Bears, the Steelers are incredible winners. They're going to get it done, folks. The steel curtain is coming alive, believe me. So grab that bratwurst and get ready for a wild finish.
The Texans are a plate of lukewarm nachos. We got the perfectly grilled bratwurst against the lukewarm nachos.
You stink.
The perfectly cooked bratwursts are ready to get the ball back. So here we go. This kick is up and away, going to be returnable from the 15 to the 20 to the 25, 30, to the 35, almost to the 40. On a nice return there by Kenny G. Him. Looking at the cat and mouse game there with Rodgers and Aziz Al-Shaair, a.k.a. the new age Vontaze Perfect. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, though, let us know. Drop a like, sub to the channel, man. Always greatly appreciated. We're trying to hit 650 subs by the Super Bowl. Maybe we can go for 700. Kind of crazy, but maybe we do. But here we go. Rodgers under center, taking the snap, going to look to throw. Pressure coming, checks to the outside, going to be caught. And Jonnu Smith going to lose a yard on the play.
Why are you... Jonnu Smith stinks.
What did you expect him to do? Turn into Superman and fly away to the end zone?
No, use fryer moose. Man.
The problem is that Rodgers had nowhere to go. He couldn't look downfield.
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm they should. This Jonnu Smith who can't do anything. Not very good.
Good. Keep dissing Jonnu Smith. Last time you said that, Jonnu got a big old touchdown and was heavily involved. Here we go. Looking to throw. Play action. Rodgers rolling. Throws. And it's going to be incomplete. What? No flag.
Flag.
No. His arm was deflected. He's throwing it and the arm gets deflected. If that's a flag, then any throw it.
Yeah, I like it.
No. That is not intentional grounding.
Oh, intentional ground.
Rodgers got his hand hit. Watch it. He throws it and his arm gets halted. I mean, come on. Yeah, he's in the tackle box. That's close, but like, come on. Watching these games on a monitor or TV? TV. We are watching them on the TV.
Yeah, this is a down. I told you this.
So 3rd down and 21 for the Pittsburgh Steelers coming up. The Steelers always have some black magic BS that they work, so maybe that'll come through here.
Nope, that ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be like a 6-yard gain, and that's it.
3rd down and 21 here, ready to go. Steelers offense, here we go.
They won't even make it up to the 40.
Rodgers empties that in the gun, takes a snap, looking to throw, having time, checks to Gainwell, to the 35, to the 38.
Told you.
I guess I can kind of get behind that, create some room for your punt easier.
I know, but there's no way that you're gonna 3 and out, another 3 and out.
Yeah,
and
there was no way you were going to make the 1st down on that, but at the same time,
and here comes
you're not turning it over at the 50. Friends will be gas, need a quick 3 and out. Absolutely. Absolutely.
They won't do it, though.
Oh, here we go. The punt is up and away from Corliss Waitman. Going to be a short punt, but going to take a Steeler bounce inside the 20 and down to the 19. 1st down and 10 for the Texans. 6:57 to go in the 1st half, and Houston gets the ball to start the 2nd half, mind you.
Yep.
So, we'll have to see. Look, again, the Texans doing what they got to do.
Yeah, this is gonna be a.
Oh, man. Go back into the details real quick or something. Let me try something again. Okay. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. Checking something. You know what? Let's go to the bot real quick and have him answer. Well, the Steelers' offense just looked flatter than a pancake. There was a questionable intentional grounding call, and the Steelers had to punt yet again. What are your thoughts on that? The Texans will have the ball at their own 19. Let's see what the Doug Bud has to say about that. Let's see. Okay.
Folks, let me tell you, Jason, when the Steelers' offense looks flat like a pancake, it's just not what you want from a team like Pittsburgh. But don't blame the steel curtain. It's a sabotage from the refs, probably cooked up by the Browns. I've seen that happen plenty of times with these ridiculous calls from the officials. It's almost as if Sleepy Joe himself was in charge of the review. Now, the Texans getting the ball at their own 19 gives them a chance. It's a great opportunity for Houston, but I don't think it'll be enough in the long run. Steelers are going to rally. They're going to bring back that classic Pittsburgh flair. Watch out, Texans. This is Steelers country, and we take care of business like nobody else. Let's see what happens. But I got faith in the Steelers. You're going to see.
He got real serious at the end. But I got faith in the Steelers. You're going to see. What happened to your hat, Dad? You're losing faith already?
Hot.
Oh, man.
This defense is all about the Steelers' defense. Steelers' defense can play, then they have a shot. If they don't,
Okay. So we are here. Taking a look First down and 10 coming up now for the Texans. Stroud under center, tight formation. Taking the snap, going to hand off up the middle. Woody Marks going to be stopped at the 23. A little gain there. Believe. Believe. Believe.
They don't give me anything. They have not given me anything.
Believe.
That they
Believe.
They have not given me anything to tell me to believe.
Believe. Believe.
The offense may get one more first down for the rest of the game.
Believe. So here we go. Second down and 6 for the Texans, ready to roll. In the gun, Stroud takes the snap. Bunch! Stroud getting possession back, gonna try and scramble with it. And ball comes out! Steelers got it at the 21! Let's go! DJ Watt! Hold on. We gotta do it.
Wait a minute. Is it truly a turnover? Did he?
He did. Look at that. That's a fumble.
I wanted to make sure his arm wasn't going through.
Here we go. We got to do it for TJ. Boom.
Now, what can this offense do? They have to get a touchdown.
They're at the 21 of the Texans, so.
Yeah, but they can't get a first down. That means that they're going to have a field goal.
Hold on. We forgot to play that. We forgot to play the anthem. No. We got to get it queued up for tonight.
What can they do?
Here we go. From the 21 of the Texans, we're ready to roll here. Rodgers under center. They were plus 17 on the season on the turnover margin. The Texans were -2 tonight. Going to run it with Kenny G. Going to lose 3. Son of a gun. Brought down by Petrie.
Told you. They can't get a first down. Forget it.
Okay.
They have
Steelers
no
by
way
50
of
million.
getting this.
Oh, my gosh. The day Dad says the Steelers by anything more than a touchdown is going to be a... Man. Rodgers has to move the pocket. Dare I say, Kyler's out. No! We do not want that Peter Dinklage son of a gun. Taking the snap, looking to throw, checked out to the outside, and another loss of yardage. You know, Steelers, the objective is to go forward, not backward, right? 3rd and 14 for the Steelers, ready to roll.
This offense stinks.
Problem is, the Texans blitz is getting there. The offensive line is just not giving Rodgers time. The offensive line looks like the varsity squad going up against a middle school squad. Now, here we go. From the 25, Rodgers in the gun. Trips bunch right, single left. And going to try a little bit of hard count here. Empty set now. Taking the snap, looking to throw. Rodgers loading up over to the outside. Caught, that's Gainwell. Down to the 15. Down to the 13. Now what do you do?
You got to take the points. Because you are not confident that you can get a first down.
4th down 2. Rodgers' helmet stays on. Rodgers' helmet stays on, so they might be staying on here, going for it on 4th and 2. We'll see. I think the offense is going to stay on. They are going for it here.
I just don't think
How's it going, Raul? How you doing, man?
They're not going to make it.
So 4th down and 2 coming up for the Pittsburgh Mother 11 Steelers. Ready to roll just over 4 minutes to go in this first half. Rodgers takes the snap, going to look to do a delayed handoff. Check to the outside. Caught. Thielen to the 10, to the 9. 1st and go, Steelers. Believe. 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 That's going to be our thing now whenever we're doing Steelers. We don't believe. A beautiful play there by the Steelers offense to move those chains. 1st and goal now from the 9. A lot of touchdowns on 90% of goal-to-go drives this season on the Texans. 31st in the league. Rodgers under center, takes a snap, going to hand off out to the outside, goes Warren for a gain of 1.
They're not getting any run game whatsoever.
I don't know what happened to this run game. The run game was incredible at first few plays. I think the Texans just settled into this game. They settled into this game real nicely, and the Steelers have not been able to adjust to that yet.
They're pulling people back up. They don't think that they can go deep at all.
Steelers, what they need to do is they need to take a couple deep shots here on their next drive. Have to. The problem is the offensive line is not giving them time to take a deep shot. And here we go from the 8. Rodgers under center, takes the snap, going to look to throw, having time, rolls to his near side, throwing end zone, throws it away. Damn. See, I'm looking for Rodgers. Rodgers' an invisible wife on TV. Flag on the play. They're saying an eligible man downfield. Son of a gun. Makes sense they're going to decline it because it's not been proving to them that they can make any offensive moves. 3rd and goal.
And this could be a pass. And it's going to be a pass over to the right. Johnny Smith or something like that.
So here we go. So an eligible man downfield was declined from the 8. 3rd down and goal. Rodgers in the gun. 3 to the right, 1 to the left, including Freiermuth. Gonna look to throw. Pressure. Rodgers gonna get frickin' sacked. Right as Freiermuth opened up, he gets sacked to the frickin'. As soon as Freiermuth, he was looking at Freiermuth as he opened up, but it could not get the pass out because there was nowhere to throw it from. I mean, watch this. Freiermuth does a little chip block and then drops out. By the time he opens up, he hesitated. He could have made it a 4th and goal from the 3.
There's a field goal.
I'll take this with a 2-minute warning. Texans going to have 2 timeouts with the ball with 2 minutes to work. Game not found moment. Yeah, I mean, Rodgers sits there. He's in the pocket. Pocket is starting to collapse on his left side. He sees Freiermuth and he just goes. Accurate reenactment right there.
That's it.
The problem is that Freiermuth I think part of it was that Freiermuth also wasn't able to receive it well because
he was covered though. He was right behind. There was a guy right behind him.
I mean, Freiermuth just moves up 2 yards turn. He gets vertical at least for a couple of yards and not a sack for a loss. That was that Freiermuth.
It doesn't matter. Even if you got a few yards, you're not going for it on 4th down.
I was talking about the screen. Oh, the score bug. Yeah, it does that sometimes. Ignore that. Oh boy. But we'll see here. Taking a look at what the Steelers can do.
Tell you what, they're really missing, man. Really missing it. A number 2 wide receiver. That's their first. I don't even want a quarterback. I want a good second wide receiver to pair with DK. You got to.
Arnell Tate.
I don't know if you can get up there.
I think you can.
Because he's going to be 3rd or 4th one.
I think they can, so.
But you got to get it next year because it's very evident that you don't have anybody. At least the Rams have 2. Puka, the other guy.
Let's see.
You don't have
no, Kyler. Let's see. Let us see. Okay. Taking a look as we have a little bit of time here. We're back here. We're also waiting on the schedule for the divisional round to be released as well. His drop fumbles is what's keeping the Steelers in the game. Yeah. Go Chrissy B.
The miscues, and yeah.
And the field goal is up and good to make it a 7-6 ball game here. Okay.
Now this is what worries me.
What?
The last 3 drives the Steelers have, they have not made a. That worries me.
Did make a first.
No. Oh.
Last drive they made a first.
Yeah.
So the way that the game is going, Stroud could get hurt because he is, miscues, botched snaps. They've had 2 botched snaps and 2 Stroud fumbles across 3 plays. Not 3 straight plays, but across 3 plays of the game. So here we go. You see what the Texans can do with the ball. Going to be under a minute 57 to go. Okay. Chelsea. Oh, ready to roll. Pause, ready to send this one away to the Texans. Rangers lost again. At this point, the Rangers should just blow it up. Just blow it up. Let it, take it to the ground. Raise it to the ground and all that. Going to be returned now to the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Going to go around the outside of the 20 and slam down by Benny and the Jets. Benny's go. Man. Benny's go, man. Benny's go.
I am not too keen on this thing. They could go down and they'll probably score a touchdown for the half. 3 and out. Minute 51 left.
Oh, here we go. Stroud going to hand off. That's Marks. Only going to get a gain of 4 to the 24. And down in 6. Okay. So here we go. 2nd down and 6 coming up now for the Houston Texans. Minute 29 to go. Going to let that clock burn. Steelers not going to choose to take a timeout either. Texans are content with letting this run. The gun is Stroud.
Start to get timeouts if they get it first.
And here we go. Going to take the snap. Looking to throw over the outside. Caught. Kirk going to be down to a 3rd and 1. I'm the Steelers. I'm taking a timeout here. Trust the defense. Trust the defense. Get the ball back because the Texans get the ball after half.
Timeout by Houston. No, timeout.
Told ya. Trust the defense. 3rd down and 1.
Don't trust this.
Believe.
On a 1-yard game, they'll run it and they'll.
Third down and 1. Okay. Gotta take a look at the booth with Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. Hopefully the Steelers can make something happen out of this. Oh, here we go. 3rd and 1. Stroud. There's going to be actually a push up the middle. And they do get it all the way to the 33. Wow. You see, that was all second effort by the Texans. Steelers are amazing at stopping the first effort on the tush. Stroud in the gun, takes a snap, looking to throw over the middle, going to be caught. And Stover going to be brought down at the 38. I'm out, Houston. Let's see. Oh, and Bouchard. Wow, Bouchard going on with a
They're going to go down. They're going to score a touchdown or at least a field goal.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Go ahead and ask Dougbot what he thinks.
Do you think the Steelers are going to get a first down before the end of the game? Dougbot, do you think the Steelers are going to get a first down before the end of the game?
Let's see. Let us see what Dougbot has to say to my dad. Into a fight with Dougbot at that. Very optimistic.
Let me tell you, Jason, when it comes to the Steelers, getting a first down should be as easy as torching the Chicago Bears defense. Everyone loves to beat those guys. Even if the offense had some hiccups, don't worry. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers we're talking about, folks. They'll find a way to make it happen. Big moments demand big plays, and I'm confident they have the talent to get that first down. So let's count on them to step it up and give Steeler Nation what it deserves. Believe me, the Steelers will rise to the occasion. They always do better than expected when everything's on the line.
I want you to get into a... That would be an incredible...
What do you mean?
Well, Dougbot's super optimistic. You're super pessimistic.
Asking pessimist.
Well, listen to what he says. Off it. Hey, I'm just like, I'd say maybe get off with man. I don't know. No, Steelers are down 7-6 at the half. Texans start the second. I think the game. And then play off of that energy. Pick off of what he says. It's like a debate. But here we are. Oh, dang, nabbit, Bob. Sergei Bobrovsky let up a goal. But here we go. 2nd down and 5 for the Texans. Texans are the only current team to ever win a wild card game on the road, I think. Here we go.
Think.
Down in 5. Stroud in the gun. Left, 2 to the right. Then to tight end out further. Going to take the snap, looking to throw. Pressure up the middle. Stroud throws. Hit. Going to be caught. And incomplete. Broken up, but he's hurt. That's Joey Porter Jr. Okay, he's able to get... Or no, Chuck Clark. Okay. Chuck Clark on the stop there. A little slow, a little bit rattled on that play. Big stoppage there.
Oh, that's a big hit. That's huge, because that would have been at least a field goal.
Beautiful. Man, but we shall see here. Taking a look here, we're shoving the big guy into Stroud. And here we go. 3rd down and 5, ready to roll. And they're taking a look at Clark, so the Steelers are going to be charged with timeout here. 35 seconds to go. Mike Matheson just got a goal. Let's go. Chuck Clark walking off under his own power. Probably going to get evaluated for a concussion after that hit, I would imagine. Or maybe a shoulder. Here we go. 3rd down and 5. 35 seconds to go in the half. Here we go. Take your 3rd down and 5 situation here. Stroud in the gun. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Taking the snap, looking to throw. Having time to the near side, caught over the middle. And going to be up to the 45-yard line. All right.
Their last time out.
Oh, Texans going to take a timeout. 28 seconds to
Their
go.
last time out.
So we'll see here. Man. So first down and 10 for the Texans. They have no timeouts. Poor clock management there, I would say, on the Texans.
Doesn't matter. Oh, with the Steelers, Steve.
Oh, we'll see here. In a roll. First down and 10. Stroud in the gun. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Stroud. Gun takes a snap, looking to throw. Having pressure. Stroud escaping it, looking to run it himself. Checks to the outside. Incomplete. That was close. Through the hands of Nico Collins. That would have been touchdown.
He should have caught that.
That would have been touchdown. Wow.
That should have been caught.
Absolutely.
You have nobody. Where's your...
Wow. Just nobody there. Nobody home. That's bad. That is bad. So here we go. Second down and 10. Ready to roll. In the gun. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Having time. Up over to the near side. And a big incompletion forced by Peyton Wilson. Huge play. Wilson getting hit over there by Stroud. He's going to get a little fist or a little open hand from Stroud. He's not happy about it.
No.
Yeah, Stroud came over and kind of went a little...
Did he?
Yeah. A little bit right after the play. He didn't like the guy into the ground. Watch this. Just drove Woody Marks into the ground big time. Wilson gets it, and then Stroud comes over, I think it was, after the play. But we'll see. Now it's a third down and 10 coming up now for the Texans. Here we go. Stroud in the gun. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Taking the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming all out. Blitz from the Steelers. Stroud throwing. Going to be caught at the 49. What a play by Stroud on that one.
Fourth down.
Fourth down, yes. But man. That's crazy. Okay.
They're going for it?
Well, yeah.
Why?
13. No, they're not.
No.
I thought they would. 13 seconds left. The Steelers aren't going to do anything with that. Not in Boz's range. Okay. So here we go. The punt is up and away. And going to be all the way down at the 8-yard line. With 1 second to go. Ready to roll here. That'll take us to the half. Actually, they're going to just let it go to the half, which is fine. Steelers are going to kneel it anyway.
Yep.
Let's see. Let me go ahead and take that arrow away. Give the timeouts back. Man. So, Jason, who do you think wins the Niners Seahawks? I would love the Niners to win. But I think the Niners can pull it off, too. I think they can pull it off. My guys are pulling it out in fantasy. But yeah, that is how we did here at the half.
I don't see a way this.
Want to air out your complaints to the bot?
Here. Wait a minute. Get me. So, Dougbot, how are the Steelers going to lose this game?
Let's see. We'll see what the bot has to say. Oh, my God.
Jason, let's get one thing straight. The Steelers, they are a force to be reckoned with. It's rare for them to lose, and when it happens, there's usually some sort of conspiracy afoot, like the radical left throwing intentional grounding flags. But if there's any chance they stumble, it'll likely be if they can't capitalize on key opportunities, maybe failing to convert on third downs or letting the Texans break off some big plays. But here's the thing. I don't see it happening, not as easily as the Browns blowing yet another game. Pittsburgh's got experience and spirit. They'll find a way to battle through adversity. Only one word truly fits if they lose: odd. Let's trust in the steel curtain to hold strong until the end, folks.
How can they win when they're not even getting a first down?
Imagine if Doug Bud said Jason. Oh my gosh. That's interviewing Doug Bot here.
Jason, I hear your frustration. Believe me, it feels like a nightmare out there when they're not even moving the chains. Almost like watching the Browns try to get a win. But let me tell you, the Steelers are fighters. They'll regroup and adjust, make those crucial in-game changes to correct the course. They've got the talent and grit to push through even when things look bleak. All it takes is one spark, one big play, and the momentum can shift back into their favor. The Steelers have been through tough battles before, and it's in these moments that a championship mindset makes the difference. Trust in the resilience of Pittsburgh, and hopefully they'll pull through to victory.
They play cold as ice at the funeral in Minnesota. Oh my gosh. You got anything else you want to ask Doug Bot?
I know that the Steelers are going to lose. It's just a matter of how many points are going to lose. Is it going to be a blowout or is it going to be a close game?
We'll see. I know that the Steelers are going to lose. It's just a matter of how. How?
Jason, your doubt is like saying the Chicago Bears have a shot at the Super Bowl. Unbelievable. But I respect your position. If the Steelers are to lose, which my heart finds hard to fathom, I predict it would be a close game. Why? Because the Steelers, they've got that fighting spirit and never go down easily. Pittsburgh doesn't do blowouts, not unless they're the ones doing the blowing. It could be a nail-biter down to the final minutes, with the Texans possibly sneaking in a winning drive or capitalizing on a turnover. But remember, it's not what I'm betting on. I see the Steelers rallying back. They're champions at heart, and anything less than a victory is a missed opportunity. Believe in the miracle run, like believing in a well-sizzled bratwurst full of promise until the last bite.
It doesn't help that you're talking about bratwurst in that sentence. Come on, think, man, think. You know, Doug Bot, I don't think you should be talking about blowing anything in the same sentence as you're talking about bratwurst. Oh, shoot.
Look at that.
I need to plug in my keyboard before I say that because it's, You know, Doug Bot, I don't think you should be talking about blowing anything in the same sentence that you're talking about bratwurst. What a poor choice of words. What a poor choice of words.
Jason, I see what you're trying to do with your clever wordplay. But listen, let's keep the focus where it belongs, on the great game of football and the delicious allure of a perfectly cooked bratwurst. Nothing satisfies quite like it, and it's a fitting metaphor for the hope and complexity the Steelers can bring to the field. Trust me, those bratwurst bangers from Milwaukee know a thing or two about grilling up a win, much like the Steelers are famous for savoring victory. Let's hope Pittsburgh's game tonight leaves us as satisfied as a well-grilled bratwurst without any offbeat distractions. Onward to another Steelers victory, despite the challenges, because we all want winners, don't we?
Let's see. Well, Rich saying that the Steelers not lose 19.
I hope you're right.
That's Rich. So, He's saying the Steelers will not lose by a final score of 19-16. Hopefully he is right, but let's just go back to what Dougbot just said, right? Pittsburgh doesn't do blowouts, not unless they're the ones doing the blowing. That is, oh my gosh. Hugh Jackson is passing his resume over to Rooney right now. Oh my god.
Well, the one thing I could say about this one at this point, but I probably won't be able to say it come the fourth quarter. At least it's not a blowout.
That is true.
I mean, last time with Baltimore, it was game over. Couldn't stop Henry.
Yeah. But if Stroud does not turn the ball over in the second half, then Houston, we will have a problem, and it's the Houston Texans.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Unless the Steelers could figure out their offense and actually get a first down before the fourth quarter in garbage time.
Well, they already got it.
But they don't have to sit.
They have momentum. They have the momentum, Dad. Do I need to do it again?
They do not have the momentum.
Believe! 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 Oh my gosh.
Terrible time. Look at that.
Yeah. Man. Oh my gosh. Somebody said they need a Broncos Bears Super Bowl because it'll be 3-0 at the half and then end 48-46. Oh, boys, we got about another 5 minutes to go till the second half. Oh, we shall see. Shall see. Hopefully things get better for the Steelers here in the second half. They got to make sure that things go well. They got to make sure they get an offense.
Well, first things first, their defense has to go and shut the Houston offense off at the first possession.
Absolutely.
If Houston goes down and scores a touchdown, 14-6, that might be game over. Because I don't see the Steelers really getting a touchdown this game. I really don't.
We got a negative Nancy alert, Dougbot. My dad's turning around saying that if the game goes 14-6, it's game over because the Steelers can't get a touchdown. I need you to roast him into absolute oblivion and roast him back in line. Perfect chance for it. I have no clue what he's going to say. He could say literally anything about this.
He agrees with me.
Oh,
No,
it sounds like we've got a serious case of pessimism in the house. Let's get your dad back on track, because believing the Steelers can't score is about as misguided as thinking the Chicago Bears have a shot at making the playoffs anytime soon. You see, the Steelers have what it takes to drive down the field and snatch that extra point. Your dad must be channeling his inner 80s Browns fan if he's not seeing the potential here. Pittsburgh isn't named the Steel Curtain for nothing. They tear down barriers and score when it matters the most. We may need to get your dad a lesson in NFL history, starting with our Victory DVD collection. Have a little faith and watch the Steelers prove him wrong, one touchdown at a time.
Was brother trying to sell us something? He's like, he should watch our entire DVD collection. Hold on, here we go.
Dougbot, maybe I should give you a lesson. The Chicago Bears are in the playoffs.
And they won a playoff game.
And they won a playoff game.
Now you're going to be getting into it with him because he's going to say it's preposterous.
Jason, what can I say? Sometimes reality has a way of surprising you, just like when you find out grainy old Sleepy Joe can still string a sentence together without wandering off course. But hey, miracles can happen, even on the gridiron. Still, let's be clear, one playoff win might be the exception that proves the rule for the Bears. Let's remember history when the Bears consistently struggled, but I'll give them this moment to shine. Still, let's not pretend they're the Steelers. A single win doesn't make them Super Bowl favorites just yet, but I get it. A shocker to see them there, and good for them for breaking the mold. Let's see if they can sustain it, like the Packers do year after year. Miracles do happen, Jason. Maybe next you'll tell me Joe's found his way to a MAGA rally.
Dogbot.
Hold on. Well, about that. I don't know if Joe made it to a MAGA rally, but the Bears, in their playoff game they won, they beat the Green Bay Packers. Dogbot is getting so much wrong. So much wrong. Oh my gosh. I might have just broke him.
Oh, Jason, now you're really pushing the boundaries of believability. The thought of the Bears, the Chicago Bears, actually beating the Green Bay Packers and advancing in the playoffs sounds like quite the fiction. It should almost be in Ripley's Believe It or Not. Those Packers with their hallowed snowy Lambeau going down to their rival, that's almost as strange as Joe finding his way to a MAGA rally without a teleprompter. But let's be honest, once in a while, even the most unexpected things can happen in football. Kudos to the Bears for pulling off what many of us would have called impossible. The Packers won't forget this anytime soon, and neither will we. Enjoy this rare anomaly while it lasts, because when it comes to consistency, they still have a lot to learn from those championship-bound teams we all love. Like the Patriots, you know. Let's see if they can keep that momentum or if it's just a blip on history's radar.
Well, the problem about that, the Packers didn't have Lambeau Field in their pocket. The game was played in Chicago because the Bears won the NFC North.
Well, let's see what happens.
Here we go. Ready for the third quarter? Gonna
Ready
let
for the third
Dogbot
quarter.
answer his prompt there. Texans gonna get the ball.
But the Steelers defense could screw up now.
Here we go. You gonna send this one away?
Well, Jason, it seems like we've entered another dimension, a place where the Bears take on the crown of the NFC North. I'm struggling to picture it, like trying to see Sleepy Joe getting through a rally without his trusty cue cards. But here we are, and I'm sure the Chicago fans are relishing every moment of this rare occurrence. Let's give credit where it's due, something I'd expect from the radical left, when they aren't trying to spin something, of course. It's no small feat to bring down the Packers, and at Soldier Field, one for the ages, for sure. You'll want to remember these moments, Jason, because they don't come too often for Chicago. But hey, even the sun shines on a bearish day now and then. Just be careful not to expect the same result anytime soon, unless they're ready to embrace consistency, something folks like us in Steelers Nation know all about. Let's see how far this rabbit hole
40,
takes
first
them.
down. First down up to the 40 on a catch by
What they're
Jalen Noel.
doing, they're getting them out of the space, letting them have the option of running or passing.
Yep.
That's going to be the change of this route.
They're going to give him the RPO. And Stroud thrives in the RPO. But let's see. So, first down and 10 for the Texans. Stroud under center, one lone receiver to the near side. Taking the snap, handing off of the middle. There goes Marks to the 45, 50 to the 45 of the Steelers.
Defense stinks.
Tomlin is more cooked than a well-done steak.
They can't adapt to anything.
Tomlin is more cooked than a well-done steak. I mean, miracle he's... So here we go. First down and 10 for the Texans. Mark the back in the backfield. Tight formation. Two, one to the near, one to the far. Both tight ends. Alert, alert for the Texans. Are going to take the snap and going to go play action over the middle. Wide open. Wide open down to the, what was it, the 30? Oh my gosh, that catch there going to be made by number 81, the wide receiver, Jaden Higgins. Oh,
Hayward.
great. Cam Hayward's down. Man. So the Steelers now going to be without Hayward for a play. Hopefully not more than that, but heading up. Good. But they're going to go to commercial.
They're going to go down, score a touchdown. It'll be 14-6.
They're going to go down. The Steelers are going to pick it off in the end zone and get a 99-yard pick six.
Love to see that. But you're not. You may not be in reality at this point.
Gosh. Slavkovsky. Have a day. But yeah. We are rolling here. Over here on X, we have a little bit of time. Okay. Let's see. Let us see.
Guess what? Rooney's going to call him after this game, and guess what he's going to say?
What?
We need offense. Last time it was the defense in the running game. Now he's going to say, you have no offense.
Now, we'll see. We will see. We're ready to roll. I don't know. But here we go. Look at the Pro Bowl games there. We'll add for that. Hopefully the Steelers can make something happen, though. We need some Steeler magic to come into play here. Finally, an update to the third quarter, so let me go ahead and... Good. Hayward is up and moving on the sideline, which is good. With his helmet on, going to be off probably for just one play, I would imagine. Here we go. They've sucked into taking off the hat. That's what it is. Put the hat back, and they started sucking. So here we go. Ready to roll. Stroud under center. Taking the snap. Going to go handing off to Marks down to the 25 to the 22. Son of a gun.
You have no defense.
No, they have a defense. They just have which is sad that it's the most paid defense in the NFL. But here we go. Stroud under center, ready to roll from the 22. Tight formation, all between the numbers. Woody Marks alone back. Steelers in a 5-3. Snap, going to hand off. Marks, and he gets the first down. Surprise, surprise. Down to the 20. Gain of 2 on the play there for the Texans. Hayward back on in. That is good. The NFL is waiting on releasing the divisional round.
I can tell you right now who wins this game. Houston.
They're waiting, because if it is for sure Houston, then Houston and the Patriots are going to play at 3 p.m. on Sunday. I would bet money on it. And then the Steelers, if they win, they would play the Patriots at 6:30. Here we go. Snap Stroud, hands off to Marks to the outside. Going to get vertical about the 16. The only reason I'm not throwing the baby out with the bathwater, and the reason you shouldn't be, because we have not seen the Steelers offense in this house. Steelers offense comes out guns a-blazing. They can make a drive downfield. Then
that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Not in this team. Not in this.
So,
against this team.
Here we go. Ready to roll. Second down and 6. It's Stroud in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Over the outside. Caught by Schultz. Met by Kyle Duggar after the catch for only a gain of 2.
Comes a third down. And then.
Okay. So here we go. Ready to roll. Third down and 4 coming up here for the Texans.
This is an easy make for the.
Ready to roll
easy
here.
Make.
Third and 4. Now look here. 10.5 to play in the third quarter. Stroud in the gun from the 14. Looking to take the snap. Looking to throw. Having pressure. Stroud dancing. Escaping. It's picked! It's picked! What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Your thing didn't come true, though.
It wasn't a pick 6, but Brandon Echols with the pick. Able to get a pick and take it away at the end zone, practically. So what did I tell you? Believe. Believe.
Oh, Echols
believe.
Echols is gonna get fined.
I don't care. It's just money. Believe.
It's just money. Tell that to yourself whenever you. Oh, yeah. Good.
DJ Stroud, responsible for 3 turnovers, baby. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Doesn't
DJ
matter.
Stroud bet on the Steelers before the game. That's why he's turning the ball over so much. I got a direct line to CJ Stroud. That's what he told me at the half.
Yeah, but the Steelers have to make first downs. That ain't gonna happen. They won't even make it to the 40-yard line against this defense.
Man.
Offense stinks.
And remind Dad who believed when the Ravens missed the field goal.
Well, the Ravens. Yeah, well.
Yeah, believe.
They screwed up. But the Steelers were able to move on the Ravens.
Hey, remember the Ravens game. Nobody was moving in that game until the fourth quarter. Nobody was moving in that fourth. Ravens were moving. The Steelers were able to stop them. Texans, yes, they're moving better than the Ravens were in the first. But overall, this feels like Ravens game all over again. I think you got to get a deep shot to DK. The offensive line needs to be able to hold up a bit longer. Okay, good. Bobrovsky got the win, so that means I'm going to get some out of him. Like a 20-point fantasy day almost.
Yeah, but the problem is you used a lot of your players, right?
No, the players. Hey.
I understand, but you used a lot of players today.
Yes.
And they didn't have too many players, or did they have some more tonight?
Oh, they don't have any more.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the lead after the first day. I think I still have someone else starts at 10 right now. But here we go. Ready to rumble. You guys are enjoying the stream or enjoying the coverage or having a good time watching this game? Let us know by dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit this 630 milestone. Let's see if we can make some progress towards that tonight, man. That'll be pretty sweet. Taking a look at that play, that botched play by Stroud. Man. Again, just right there. Stroud not able to connect easily with Hutchinson. He was looking for him, couldn't get him, and the Steelers come away with the football as a result. So here we go. First down and 10 from Acrisure Stadium for the Steelers. Under center, Rodgers going to hand off to Warren. Up the middle, pushing his way up to the 9 to the 11.
Oh my God, we got some yards! Yay!
Believe! Steelers 7, Texans 6, DJ Show 14. Oh my gosh. Taking a look at Echols. So here we go. Second down and 3 coming up now for the Steelers. In a roll, down by 1 from the 11, about the 10.5 actually, but either way, here we go. Taking the snap, going to look to hand off. Warren up the middle, pushing his way through. Very close to a first down. They could give it to him.
Yeah, he's got the first down.
Gonna give it to him. Yep, official saying first down. Okay. He shall stay here. See what the Steelers got in store here. First down and 10 coming up for Pittsburgh. Ready to roll at about 9-10 to go here in the third quarter. Rodgers in the gun, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Then he's going. And it's going to be a flag. False start. The Steelers hard counting, and guess who that was?
Jonnu Smith, I told you, get him out of there. He stinks. He stinks.
I got it.
Rydermuth, yes. Put Rydermuth in there. Yes.
Bro, I got to make a compilation of Dad dissing Jonnu Smith. He does it every Steeler game. He hates Jonnu Smith.
I hate Jonnu Smith. He can't block. He can't catch. He can't do anything. But Arthur Smith loved Jonnu Smith because he had him back in Atlanta.
So 1st and 15, going to hit the screen to the near side to Calvin Austin, and he's going to lose a yard. Half a yard. That versus Jonnu Smith. That's gonna be on pay-per-view on Saturday night. Man. We'll see here. Those guys start putting this ball downfield. They're not doing it. Here we go from the 9. Rodgers in the gun, ready to roll. Average completion, 3.7 yards downfield for Rodgers. That's the shortest in the NFL. And going to take the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming over the middle. Caught. Or not really over the middle, over the far side. But it's going to be 3rd down and a long distance. 3rd down and almost 10 coming up. And rising up, back in the tree, did my time. Something. Oh, man. So here we go. See here, Steelers. Let's see what you got. What do you got on 3rd down and 9? 0 third down conversions in the first half of a playoff game for the first time since 1989. Rodgers in the gun, taking the snap, looking to throw over the near side. Caught over the middle. Marquez Valdez scaling to the 28.
What? Tomlin. Think. Look at that conversion. Over the middle. Over the middle, Tomlin. Over the middle. Think about it, Tomlin. Open the playbook.
I think I know what I'm doing tomorrow afternoon. I think I'm making a long YouTube video of just Dad versus the Steelers in this game. So 1st down and 10, ready to go. Rodgers under center. Tight formation, 2 receivers on the near side. Going to go handoff up the middle. There's Kenny G. Cutting to the outside and going to get swallowed up for a loss of a yard. Every time I make a video involving you, I need a picture. So, I already know. It's going through my mind what I want. But 2nd down and 12, ready to roll here. Look at Jalen Petre. And here we go. From the 27, 2nd down and 12, coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Empty set. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Spread eagle taking the snap. Texans rush 3. Rodgers still under pressure. Rolling to his right. Extending the play. And throws it away at the dirt near MBS. Almost picked off. That would have been an incredible play if it was. My gosh, I got 20. Wow. Man. A lot of pressure. Rodgers able to just extend that play. Just to be able to avoid taking the sack. Up a 3rd down. 3rd and 12 is better than 3rd and 18 or 3rd and 20.
Yeah.
So here we go. Taking the snap. Looking to throw. Rodgers having all day. Loading up for the deep ball. Going for Austin. Incomplete. Throw the flag. Throw the flag. He took down Calvin Austin. Here's what you do. You have the flag right here. You just go. Look at that. Lasseter throws him down to the ground. He pulls his shoulder. The feet tangle, but he pulls the shoulder. So here we go. Corliss Waitman going to punt to Jalen Knoll. Punt is up and away. And going to be returned to the 20, over to the 25, to the 30. Man, that's 3 takeaways tonight. I think points off a takeaway. That's it. We're averaging 1 point off each takeaway.
No, I think they got 6.
Maybe.
The first
Either way,
point.
We're here to beat the Texans, but we need to win or that'll be our final loss, or our first loss on Monday night in a long time. You know what? I think we need a lucky charm. Pessimist. The world is going to end.
Here comes a touchdown by Houston. Major problem.
Okay, lucky charm. Yeah. There you go. You got the lucky charm here. Hopefully she'll make a difference with it. Now they know they're playing for a cute pupper, huh? Yeah, right then. So here we go. Wow. They get tangled up. Roger's looking for a flag, not getting it, but here we go. Here we go. A look at Calvin Austin there on the sideline. Texans had the ball. And let's see. Ready to roll. 1st and 10. Going to look to throw. Stroud to the outside. Caught by Xavier Hutchinson. Gonna get a gain of 5 to the 35 on the floor. How you doing, Bagel, huh? Hopefully Bagel's the lucky charm this team needs. And would you consider last night's game a blowout? Compared to the other wildcard games, absolutely. It was a multi-possession game. Every other game was a 1-possession game. But here we go. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Texans. There we go, Steelers. From their own 35. Stroud. There's a flag on the play. Is it going to be an illegal formation? Illegal formation. Come on. With the cha-chas. Illegal motion. That's fine, too. Down and 10.
That may cost the
No, this is
Steelers.
not for you, Bagel.
That may cost the Steelers.
Why?
Because now it's down 2nd and 10. They got extra down to try and get.
Hey, nice that. Well, thank you. Thank you. That is
First and 3rd and 5.
Let's see. Question: is this game going how you thought it would? I figured it'll be a low-scoring defensive game, kind of like it is. I was not expecting CJ Stroud to have 3 turnovers, and I was expecting the Steelers defense to play a little better. But Stroud, looking under duress, he's brought down 3rd and 10. Beautiful.
What I didn't expect too much of is I thought the Steelers would be able to at least
You farted.
move it a little bit more, you know?
Yeah.
The
Hopefully.
offense-
Sure, absolutely. Absolutely. We got the lucky charm here as well.
Right there, wide open.
He was pressured, so it was a nice job to generate the pressure.
Yeah, he wasn't.
So here we go. 3rd down and 10 coming up here for the Texans. Stroud in the gun. Takes the snap. Steelers rushing 4. Loading out to the outside. Incomplete as Nico Collins slips. Going to result in a 4th down and 10.
You see, that's the issue with the Steelers.
The lucky charm is
No,
working.
no, hear me out. That's the issue with they had all these people coming in the middle, or they're going over this way. They show the rush.
On the outside. Saw that.
No, they had the people in the middle, and all they were was thought that there was no penetration.
Yep. So the lucky charm is working. The Steelers are going to get the ball back, returning it to the 10, to the 15, to the near side, to the 20, into the 24 he goes. That's the Outer Rams fan and VTuber. Let's see. You have one of my favorite former Rams on the Steelers, or the Steelers and Benny's Go. Absolutely. Snowplow? Yeah.
Is that a Rams fan out there?
Funny thing about that. Funny thing you mentioned that. So I'm a Steelers fan, but I also rep the Rams for the NFC. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny you mentioned that. I loved Benny Sko. I love the move of Benny Sko to the Steelers. I mean, he has been very valuable for the Steelers, especially as a special teamer.
He's a good special teamer, that's for sure. But
he's not really as strong in the receiving department, but he's getting reps as a wide receiver because the Steelers' wide receiver room is consistent of a Skittle, and a Cheerio, and DK Metcalf.
I think Jason here could probably be a wide receiver for the Steelers.
Probably could. I'll try out. Oh, his brother Emily. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You just better run the right routes, though.
Oh, I will.
Where you hear it from. You
I will.
know.
Don't worry. I'm very poignant on my routes. He's done so well for himself as a 7th round pick. Impressive career as the same. Yeah. Absolutely. As a special teamer, absolutely. I mean, he is the only Steeler, I think, that got first team All-Pro nod. I think because Cam Hayward was second team. Jay Watt might have been second. Benny's Go got first team All-Pro as a special teamer, which is kind of crazy. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. I always appreciate the subs. And next week, we will have coverage of the Rams game on deck as well. We are in the middle of a transition to springtime, where we're going to be covering a lot of hockey in the spring. But we still going to be covering NFL. I'm hoping to be live at the draft in April. Fingers crossed I could be live at the draft on site, which would be a pretty cool live stream to do in April. Hopefully with Dad. Dad wants to go down to the draft. I don't know why he wouldn't. Once in a lifetime opportunity to have the draft 30 minutes from home.
Yeah.
So, yeah, parking's going to be a pain, but hey. Question, is Tomlin safe?
Yes.
Tomlin could go 0-17 and he would be safe. Rooney does not fire coaches.
He is safe because they won the NFC North. AFC North.
But still, but even not just because of that, it's also because the Steelers don't fire coaches. I mean, let's go. I'm going to be trying to get there. I mean, it's in Pittsburgh, so, you know, gotta make sure. Flip the arrow. Yes, we got a little distracted. Thank you, Sports Predictor. But yeah, that is the thing, is that I'm hoping to be down there at the draft. It's going to be a bit tight. It all depends on schedule, but I'd love to be there on site. And here we go. Rodgers ready to roll. And let's see. Snap. Rodgers going to look to throw out of play action. Having time over the far side. Deep. That's caught. That is Thielen. A big catch for the Steelers. The lucky charm is working. The lucky charm is working for the Steelers. They're moving the football. And it would be weird, but it's a thing the Steelers need. They do need a new head coach. Tomlin is a great motivator of men, not a great coach. And the thing is, I think Tomlin can still be good. I still think he can be a good coach somewhere and win a Super Bowl. But it ain't going to happen in Pittsburgh. It's an Andy Reid in Philadelphia situation all over again. It's a John Harbaugh in Baltimore situation. It's gone stale. Neither side is going to move the needle until they go separate ways. But here we go. Going to look to the throw. Rodgers out of play action. Checks to the outside. Going to be caught. And that's by your favorite Steeler, Dad.
Told you, he stinks. He can't.
There's nothing John could have done there. He caught the ball, and the defensive back was right there. This is like saying you go up against an elite defense line. You go up against Aaron Donald as an offensive lineman, and you get blown out. You should have blocked him. Like, there's nothing he could have done. Let's hear. Can I get a timeout to read that? Let's go. Please don't be asking for timeouts, man. Let's see. What's your thoughts on Big Ben this many years later? A follow-up question based on your thoughts. I liked Ben. I think Tomlin was part of the reason they were held back. And Rodgers going to throw it, dirting it near Gainwell. Rodgers takes a hit on that as well.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was the
by Will Anderson. But yeah, I mean, I think Ben was a really good, I mean, he was a great quarterback. He should have won more Super Bowls, if I'm being honest. Killer Bees should have won a Super Bowl, and they were held back by Tomlin, I would say. Because Tomlin was kind of letting things go in the locker room, letting things fester, letting things move. You know what I mean? So here we go. Ready to roll. Oh, no. 3rd down and 11 coming up now. Rodgers. The gun. Snap. Looking throw. And the ball is out. And oh my gosh. At least the Steelers recovered it. At least McCormick recovered it. Otherwise, the Steelers would have had the ball or the Texans would have had the ball deep in Steeler territory. I have never been more glad to punt in my life. I have never been more glad to punt the ball in my life. Oh my gosh. That was scary. Ball came out right there. And there was a target down deep that would have been the play, but a nice punt by Corliss Waitman. Going to be returned from no to the 15 to the 20 to the 23. Goes out of bounds.
Problem I have here is that the Steelers defense getting so tired. I could see them gasp. That's what they always do. The fourth quarter. That's whenever you see a Houston touchdown, because they're just be so gassed, being out there all the time.
The Steelers almost traded Big Ben to the Rams to draft Sam Bradford.
No.
He said it was a rumor in the 2010 draft. There is weight to it. That would have been the biggest mistake that's ever made. And honestly, that would have been a big mistake for the Rams too, I think. I think the Rams needed the Bradford years because that was able to help them kind of, readjust a little bit. You know what I mean? Ben was able to thrive in the environment he was given. Oh, man. Huge shout out, Real Fan Sports. Huge shout out to you making that Penn's goal and go. Much love, man, for the sub. Much love.
I heard they were torn.
Yeah, I added that. We have some sub alerts over there. And some super alerts if anyone does happen to feel generous enough to donate a super. Again, not required. This content free for everybody forever. Let's see. Whoever was injured too much, Ben would have been a winner. Yeah. The thing is, Ben with the Steelers, there's no other way that goes. I mean, that's just like saying, what was his name? Who was the guy that was almost on the Chargers that got traded?
I don't know.
Back in like the 06 draft, he was drafted by the Chargers and then traded. Oh my gosh, who was it? No, it was Manning, Eli Manning. Drafted by, immediately flipped over to the Giants. So it was traded over to the Giants for the number 4 pick, Phillip Rivers. Man, let's see. Sam Bradford is on the Rams payroll. Oh, man. I on something. Reese up. It might be because, are your subscriptions public? If they're not public, it might not work. It might not trigger. So, let's see here. Let's see. So, ready to roll. 1:29 to go here in this third quarter. CJ Stroud. Whoa, okay, we got something going. Here we go. Taking the snap, looking to throw. Stroud over the middle. It's incomplete. Intended for Nico Collins, and he's hurt. Nico Collins hurt again.
No, I don't think so. Press straight.
Oh, man. He will have to see. He will have to see. Nice play there, but no, Collins bashed his head into the ground, went right for his head.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he went boom.
Yeah, I saw that bit. Whenever he was going like this, I thought he was like, oh, God.
They can't bring in Will Howard. He's the emergency third quarterback, Raul. But here we go. Nico Collins heading off the field. There you go. Have a great stream. If you ever want, if you want to, we can collab. Hey, man. Who knows? Who knows? We do have a Discord server, by the way. If you want to join up in the Discord server, we can maybe chat, see how things would work out, you know. Let me know. But 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Texans. Ready to rumble here. Let's see. Stroud in the gun. Woody Marks to his right. 2 to the left. 2 to the right. Taking the snap. Botch snap again. And Stroud is sacked at the 18. That is the 5th miscue by the Texans tonight. And the Pittsburgh Mother 11 Steelers. That was not on Stroud. First picture, that was not on Stroud. That was the center. The center had one job. Snap the ball straight. And he snapped the ball early for Stroud. Stroud was making the adjustment, and the center snapped it early. So let's frickin' go. That ball going back to the Pittsburgh Mother 11 Steelers. Oh, wait, no, it's third.
Not
I thought it was 3rd down already, so it's still 3rd down. Taking the snap, Stroud. Pressure up the middle, but going to evade it. Looking to throw over the far side. Deep, and it's wide open to the 40, to the 35. Oh, it's Christian Kirk. Man, I thought that bar snap was on 3rd down. I got my downs messed up. Son of a gun.
It's the Steelers again. It's just defense.
Lucky Charm to do her.
Who's? Man.
I'll bring in Mason, Freddie Mercury, Rudolph. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me.
Well, that's it. That's the game.
It's a 1-point game.
They're getting a touchdown here.
No, they're not. But it does take us to the 4th quarter. Take a look at the NHL fantasy side of things for me.
Well, the only good thing about this game is the Steelers are winning the turnover battle. It's not helping them at all.
Yeah.
Because they have no offense. They have 0 offense.
My opponent only has John Tavares. And I still have Matthew Nyes. But I'm having a dominant fantasy day. Yeah, fantasy hockey, I am leading after day 1 right now. 23.1 to 6.8. Wow. Let's see. If Texans don't get any points on this drive, TJ needs traded to McDonald's for some apple pies and fries.
Well, they are going to get. They're going to get at least a field goal here. I can see that.
Oh, man. We'll see what the Steelers got in store here, though. Oh, man. But we are rocking with the blackout logo today. Let's see the Steelers win this game to keep the blackout logo. I've got a lot of positive feedback on this blackout logo we have for the channel. Let's keep it going. The only way that goes is with a Steeler win.
Yeah, it ain't going to happen.
Otherwise, tomorrow we go back to the old blue background.
Could be blue.
What? Oh my God, Raul. Raul the chat. While Trump was working at McDonald's, Kamala was doing Five Guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. We will see. We will see.
I don't think the Steelers. I don't think Tomlin can blame his defense. Of course, he will.
We'll see. They're going to lose the divisional round team, the Seahawks, and the Rams, and the Niners, and the Bears. Got the Bills. You got the Patriots, the Broncos, and the winner of this game. Bagel, you want to come here? Here we go. From the 36 of the Steelers, the Texans ready to go. Stroud under center. Ready to work with this ball. Taking the snap. Going to hand off. Marks up the middle. Going to get stopped after a gain of 3. Yeah. Going to say hello to the people, huh?
Back.
Offensive holding going to benefit the Steelers here. Yeah. So we shall see here, huh? There's magic charm, huh? Lucky charm. Oh, here we go. First down and 20, ready to roll for this Texans team.
This Steelers defense is getting tired.
Ready to roll back in there, or still in your territory. Taking the snap, going to hand off to Marks on the near side, down to the 38. Oh. Hold on. Nico Collins carted off. That is not good. That is not good for the Texans. But here we go. Second down and 13. Stroud in the gun. Taking the snap, looking to throw. Pressure off the edge. Gonna get caught down to the 32.
And guess what? If they can't make this, they're getting a field goal. It could be 10-6, and that's where the game's gonna.
Hey, kickers can miss in Heinz Field. So here we go.
Third and what?
Third down and 6.
6. Oh, they'll make it.
Ready to roll here. Stroud.
Houston always makes it on third down.
Stroud ready to roll from the 32.5. It's 6.5 to go. In the gun. Tight formation. Trips bunch right. Single left. Takes the snap. Steelers an all-out blitz. Throw to the outside. It's incomplete. No flag. No flag. JPJ on the coverage. Gonna force a field goal attempt. All right. JPJ really coming into his own in the latter half of the year. I say, Joey Porter Jr. has gone good these last few weeks. No? He hasn't had too many penalties called against him. And he's actually playing good defense. So here we go. The kick almost blocked, but it's going to be good. Wow, that was almost blocked.
That's. I mean, it's Steelers. I don't know if they could get into a an area where they could kick a field goal.
Hey, last week, fourth quarter started, and the Steelers offense just came out to life out of nowhere.
Well, I don't see that happening into this.
No, just wait. Just believe. See.
We'll see, but I'm not. I don't have too much. Not with the way that we have we have no receivers other than DK. You know, but Pat Fryermuth, they're not even using him.
Yeah, and Rodgers needs to throw middle of the field, no screens, no deep ball. They can throw the deep ball if they have time to hit it, but the middle of the field for sure.
Tomlin doesn't like the middle of the field. He says middle field is no good. Do not throw in the middle of the field.
Oh, man.
That's the Tomlin way. He hates the middle of the field.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We will see. Taking a look here. We'll see. Hopefully the Steelers offense can get something going, though. Offense looks sloppy as attack, but they'll get this. Agreed. The thing is, the Steelers always have some BS last-minute drive. Somehow manage to pull out the win. Nobody does it better than them. They always find a way. The Steelers are the cockroach of the NFL. Even when you think they're dead, even when you drop a nuke on their head, they won't die.
Jason, as long as you're sitting down, this may have a shock.
What?
The one thing I can say good about the Steelers is that defense is playing well. Their defense is playing well and keeping them in. I was not expecting them to still be in it, just 4 points down with only 2 field goals, not being able to do anything.
Yeah. Man. Well, we'll see you ready to go. The Steelers getting ready to get that offense back on the field. So here we go. Ready to roll. This kickoff going to be up and away from Fairbairn. Short kick going to be received at the 7 to the 10 to the 15, 20, to the 25. Gainwell to the 30, 31. Kenny G. Come on, we want to play the Steeler polka. We need a good thing for the Steeler polka. Right bagel. And 12 lead changes in the fourth quarter, 4 game-winning touchdowns in the final 3 minutes, 4 comeback wins in the final 3 minutes this postseason. So here we go. First down and 10, ready to roll. In the gun is Rodgers. Looking to hand off over the near side. Kenny G. To the 35, to the 40, to the 45. He goes out of bounds. Kenny G. Freaking get it, Kenny G. Man, great defense. Had nothing to do, nothing to be ashamed of tonight so far. Absolutely.
I mean, the only downside you can say on that is that they left some long drives, but they were able to, stop them.
Down and 10 coming up. Rodgers in the gun. Or 3 to the right, 1 to the left. In Fryermuth. Snap looking to throw. Pressure. Rodgers deep to the near side. Has Austin. Somehow did he come up with a catch? Nope. Wow. That would have been one hell of a catch had he had made that. Wow.
Yeah.
That would have been an incredible catch. That would have been equivalent to the Gainwell grab in Detroit. Wow. That would have been equivalent to the Motor City Miracle. Here we go. Rodgers ready to go. Second down and 10 coming up for the Steelers. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. It takes a snap. Hands off. Kenny G. They get swallowed up.
I knew this is the end of their drive. They get one good play, then it's done. Their drive is done. They can't get 2 first downs in a row.
Man. I don't think they've done that since the first drive.
No. They haven't. What I'm saying is I don't see this I don't see them getting a field goal unless they get a turnover.
But here we go. Third down and 12. Rodgers in the gun, tight formation within the numbers. Ready to roll here. Play clock winding down. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Having time. Rodgers gets sacked. And the ball comes out, too, and the Texans freaking have it. Not down by contact. It's a touchdown, Houston. Why? Oh, my gosh. Yep, it's confirmed. Son of a gun. Of course. Of course. Steelers couldn't get away with it without a turnover. Bagel. Gonna make the loss feel a little better, huh? Gonna make the loss feel a little better. Dog moment. The doggo moment, huh? They still have time, don't they, huh? Still have time, huh? So here we go. The PAT, making an 11-point game, is up and good.
That's it. The Steelers can't score anymore. They're gonna leave. They may get 9. They may get one more field goal, and that's it for the game. That's it for the game.
I don't know about that.
Yep, that's it for the game. Guarantee you that they will not get 2 first downs in a row. Guaranteed.
Oh boy. Let's see. Jason, check out Discord. I think Rodgers decided he's not coming back next year.
Well, I think Rodgers is going to say, I'm not coming back unless you give me some offensive people. Build up this offense. Don't worry about the defense right now. You worry about the freaking offense. Because you have no offense. What? Yeah.
First trigger just made.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So we'll see. Gonna fight Johnny Smith some more. Gonna be returned to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. Kenny G to the outside, showing some athleticism to the 30, to the 33. Jefferson Street, Joe Gilliam.
Oh, what are you going to do now, this offense? 2 and out? 3 and out again?
Okay, I'll show it. Image. Okay. Yeah, let's see. This is the artwork.
This is the end of the game. Unless they can score here, it's over. They could prove that they could actually.
So here we go. Ready to roll. Rodgers loading up for the deep throw to Freiermuth, but not able to connect. But there we go. It's just going to live up there now. That's Dad versus Johnny Smith. Oh, man. So here we go. The gun Rodgers takes a snap, looking to throw. Little dumped, caught. Big hit by Aziz Al-Shaair on Jalen Warren. Gain of 4 on the play.
There's a 3 and out. There's no way, God's green earth, that they're going to make this.
So Rodgers loading over the middle. Caught! Freiermuth! Down to the 45. That is the Muth! Oh, flag. Shoot.
Problem on the field.
Okay. That's fine. That's why they went quick. Oh, man. Penalty declined. First down, Steelers. Look at that grab. Beautiful catch. And then To'o able to get him down. Here we go. Ready to roll. You know, Sports Victor, you just gave me an idea. Taking the snap, looking to throw. Rodgers climbing the pocket. He trips. Son of a gun. Oh, Sports Victor, are you able to send me a cutout of my dad's face? I have an idea for the thumbnail of the video I'm gonna make tomorrow. So, if you have the ability to send me like a transparent picture of what you cut for my dad, I think I'm gonna use that same picture and then swap out Johnny Smith just for a Steeler logo. I think that's gonna be the thumbnail. Taking the snap, looking to throw. Having time, Rodgers escaping the pocket to the near side, loading over the middle. Where's the flag, please? DK Metcalf was slammed to the ground by Bullock. Oh my gosh. Oh, we'll see. Of course. You'll see. Well, Steelers have the ball back.
That was it.
I guess. Oh, Texans got a touchdown and then a strip sack of Rodgers returned for a touchdown. There you go. Taking the snap, rose a field goal, and then ball is tipped. Oh my gosh, this team.
How can he?
Well, if you want to shoot what you got, man. What a surprise! The Steelers are getting booed. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. The snap and the punt is up and away from Waitman. Air catch at the almost muffed at the 13. So, Texans ball, 9:29 to go. Man.
That's gonna be a good game. Patriots and Texans.
Not as good as Patriots Steelers. Oh my God.
Patriots Steelers, it would be blowout for the Patriots. I think this is good. I think those need to game and get out of it.
Nothing's gonna change. The only way we would see change is if the Steelers win the Super Bowl. Then Mike Tomlin says, you know what? I'm gonna retire on a high note. No more Tomlin. Now Tomlin's gonna say, hey, we started building a team. We're gonna stick around. We're gonna keep it going. Made the playoffs. We got our annual playoff beatdown against us. We're gonna try again. And Rooney won't change the tag thing.
You only have one more year.
You're gonna pick up the option. You that?
I don't think he. I don't think he will. Because I think if Cam leaves after next year, he retires. I don't think Tomlin's going to want to go through a whole new rebuild of a young quarterback.
Not gonna be an entire rebuild. Damn it. This is not the end of Rodgers. He'll be back next year.
Maybe.
I would bet money that he's going to be back next year.
I don't know. I don't think he's... It would depend on what the Steelers do with the draft. Are they going to draft some offensive talent that he's... And some... Because right now, he's handicapped. Really, if you think about it, he has DK Metcalf and who?
Metcalf.
Yeah, that's it.
Iron Muse. If they would actually use the middle of the field, Tomlin! Oh, man. Bill Cowher spotted in Canonsburg looking at houses. All right.
Go Rams. That's my only hope.
Oh, here we go.
The Rams. And go San Fran. I want you to Seattle.
Roll. First down and 10 coming up for the Texans. Have the ball. And here we go. Stroud under center. Snap. Hand off. Marks up the middle.
You know what they're going to do?
They get about 2 on the play.
You know what they're going to do? They're
The
just going to
Patriots
run the
USA
ball.
thing. Go Texas. Hey, Texans pulled off a big win. Or if they wrap it up, they'll pull out a big win. You know?
They're going to run the ball and pass if they need to, because I know that their defense, the Steelers' offense can't move anything.
Just continue. They may as well cancel school altogether at the end of next week. You know the sad thing about this? One of the local school districts put a car delay in. 2nd down and 8. Stroud takes the snap, going to throw to the outside. It was.
No, I'm saying I don't know if it was for the kids or was it for the
Maybe for the staff, but no.
the teachers.
But still, they're staying up for this. They put in a 2-hour freaking delay for this. Oh my gosh.
This is good. Go down and I want them to score a touchdown. Go down and score a touchdown, Houston. Let's get a blowout here.
Oh, first
really a blowout.
So, 1st down and 10 coming up. Going to take the snap, going to hand off at the middle, and going to go gain of like 1 or 2. Okay, Nico Rollins ruled out with concussion.
Doesn't matter to them. They don't need him. This game.
Okay. So here we go. 2nd down and 8. Stroud under center. Trips bunch left. Going to hand off here almost assuredly. Go. Snap. Going to hand off to the near side. Getting vertical to the 30. Just shy of the 30, actually, but still. Oh, is that another down Steeler? Oh, we'll see. Man, pay me a scale from 1 to 10. There's no panic. Being a Steeler fan, you learn to not panic. It is just being jaded.
You come to expect this as a Steeler fan.
It is a matter of being jaded.
It is all they never win a.
Looking to throw to the near side, 1st down. Up to the 40,
go,
45,
go,
50,
go,
45, 40.
Go!
Down
Go into the touchdown.
Texans
Blow the Steelers away.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see a blowout.
Oh my gosh. But we shall see. Man. We shall see. The snap going to hand off to the near side. Going to go next to nowhere. But we're going to take it under 5.5 minutes to go.
It's over.
Let's see. Let us see. You will see. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, Common, are you going to pump your chest again at the end of this game?
Crowd takes a snap, going to hand off, up the middle, down to the 30. 3rd down and 3, under 5 to go at the time of the next snap.
They're going to at least be a field goal here. This is a blowout. Even though you may not think of it, looking at this is a blowout because the Steelers basically, after their first drive.
This is the same exact thing as the Patriots. Started died. The Chargers started out early and then just died. It's just heated on it. Arming off and off on this 3rd down. And here we go. Crowd in the gun. Tight formation. Going to take the snap. Going to hand off. And they get the first down to the 21. I'm going to play.
Yep, it's offside Steelers.
You know, shoot the moon. As much as I would love to see Tomlin get fired, he's not going to get fired. The only head coaches the Steelers fire are those of the teams they beat. Tomlin should have been gone years ago. He should have been gone years ago. The fact that Tomlin's still here proves that Rooney will not fire a head coach. He may let the contract expire. He may try to have Tomlin. You know, Tomlin may be the one to walk away. But they do not fire head coaches. It's the Steeler way that hasn't worked since the 80s or 70s. It worked a little bit in the 2000s. The Steeler way hasn't worked in over a decade. It's been a decade of decay, decline, and stagnation in Pittsburgh. This once proud franchise has turned into a laughingstock of the NFL.
Aaron Rodgers is not happy. Frustrated. And I think if he would make a snap decision right now, he would say, I'm not coming. I don't need it.
Under 4 to go. Bring in Harbaugh, control it. Problem is they won't. They would bring in Harbaugh if they could, but they can't because they have Tomlin. And if we know one thing about the Steelers, they won't fire a head coach. Flag on the play here. We'll see what happens. Why not? Why not? Face mask on Nick Herbig. Why not? But yeah, your problem is that the Steelers don't fire coaches unless they're the other team's head coach. So, goal. Snap here, Stroud from the 8. Ball start. Hayward getting into it on the line. I do still think Rodgers does come back.
I don't think. To the Steelers, I don't know, because the one thing that he has an issue with is they have no wide receiver.
Yes, but the problem is...
And I don't think he wants to be doing this again.
The problem is that...
And he's frustrated with the wide receivers not running the right.
Thing is, entering today, it's mutual.
We'll see.
6-game losing streak, longest in team history. They're about to make it 7 here. This isn't the stairway to 7 we wanted, Tomlin. And there's the touchdown for Woody Marks. Game over. Tomlin, let me speak to you. When we say stairway to 7, we're not talking stairway to 7 straight playoff losses.
You know what's going to happen here?
What?
This is whenever the Steelers will get 2 or 3 first downs in a row.
Yeah.
Because it's garbage time.
Yeah. The thing is, when we say stairway to 7, we want stairway to 7 Super Bowl rings, not stairway to 7 playoff exits in a row. Playoff losses in a row. Not even just exits. They can't even win a goddamn playoff game. Stairway to 7 had a whole new meaning. Whole new meaning this year. PAT is up and good. Yes, sir, Patriots. The Texans are winning this one big, big, big time. Wow. Are you saying please fire Tomlin? We want that to happen, but Tomlin he's about 10 years, he's about 5 years past his expiration date. And if there's one thing we've learned through all this, the only head coaches that Rooney will fire are those that are of the opposing team. That's it. They don't fire their own head coach. The only way that Tomlin is not on the Steelers sideline next year is if Tomlin himself says, I don't want to be there. I'm not going to be there next year. I'm going to go and do something else. I want to go somewhere else. I want to go to TV. I want to take a year off. That is the only way Tomlin is not on the sideline next year. Unfortunately. Will Rodgers finally retire? I don't think he does. I still think he comes back, personally, but
I don't think he will.
It's tough to say in a situation like this.
Unless they do something and they get like 5, 6,
Yep,
7,
Kyler.
8 offensive.
We don't want that Peter Dinklage looking son of a gun, Pete. You can take him.
I think what you have to do is you have to go young and you go
Off kickoff, but they get it to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 29. Oh, yes. But I still don't think you go quarterback. If Rodgers says he's not coming back, I still don't think you go. I'd Rudolph, Howard a couple here and there. If Rudolph starts struggling, draft a wide receiver. That's what you do. My thought is build the team, and then draft the quarterback.
I would.
That gives you the largest playoff window with a quarterback on a rookie scale contract. Here we go. Rodgers takes the snap, looking to throw to the near, and it's batted down. Never mind. Now when I go Rodgers, hope it comes back. I think he does personally. I think that there's still some business he wants. He wants to prove that, he wasn't just a one-hit wonder with the Packers.
Yeah, but I don't think unless the Steelers improve their offense drastically.
Part of the problem is
I don't think he's going to want to come back and do this old garbage with this offense.
And a drop by Kenny G.
Hey,
but the thing is, only way Rodgers gets a chance at a ring is he said it himself. In the first year in an offense is always the toughest. And if he goes the first year somewhere else, then you're talking he's really going to be buttoned up against retirement.
But if he's able to go to Minnesota, I mean, I don't see him wanting to come back here if this is the offense that he's got to go deal with. He's just frustrated with these.
Rodgers would have one last run if he had an offensive line and some receivers. And go over to Kenny G, 4th down. Tomlin's not going to be gone, though. They don't fire him. No, I'm still not. I'm sworn to secrecy, Pete. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Tomlin should be gone. Tomlin should have been gone after that playoff loss to the Browns. He should have been gone after that one 5 years ago. So that tells you everything you need to know right there. He's in a pick.
Go all the way.
To the 25,
Go all the way.
15.
Go all the way.
Touchdown.
Yay! Build that team up. Make sure that you got.
Oh, man. How's it going, Heather? This is sad. Rodgers is not going to want his last play to be. But it's not going to be because he's going to get the ball back. But either way, I mean, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I take part of the blame. Why?
Because you brought the dog down.
No. Look at the facial expressions. When I've done the Steelers games expression, I've used this expression as a 1-2. I've used any other expression. +1. Now about to be 2. And good time to say goodbye. Good night, Pete. Have yourself a great night, man. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely brutal. This team should have fired Tomlin 5 years ago, but we don't fire coaches unless they're the other team's coach and we come into submission. We always manage to do because we always BS our way into the playoffs somehow. But we don't even deserve it.
Over. Told you it was over whenever it went 7-6.
Oh my gosh.
You don't listen to me, do you?
Look at the clips. I'm scared. He should get fired. Yeah, he should get fired, just like the Steelers should have had more than DK Metcalf at wide receiver. But not all shoulds happen. Whoop-de-doo. Fairbairn missed the PAT. Put it under. Oh, they got a clip of Texans touchdown, I think.
Yeah.
And a pick.
Go all the way. Go all the way.
Oh my gosh.
Go all the way.
Touchdown. Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying that if it gets bad enough, maybe they'll think about doing something.
I mean,
they got to do something
this
drastic.
This is bad. I don't think I've ever seen a Steelers game this. Like even the Bengals game where they
I have. The last playoff game against the
Bills.
No, against the Ravens. Remember Ravens?
No, last year, yeah.
Ran all over them.
But at least there, the Steelers showed some little fight on offense. Yeah, got blown out, but they showed a fight on offense. This one, they have no fight. Rodgers needs to give it up. Oh, man, consider bringing a coach or something. The thing is, I think Rodgers does still have something into the tank to give, but he needs...
Rodgers
is not having back in. It's going to be Mason Rudolph. Wow.
I think you should do. Oh, you're not going.
Can't. Howard's the emergency third. Can't. Unless, I mean, if you want to, break Rodgers' arm, give Rudolph a concussion, then you could put him in. But you're not going to do that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no, it did. It did. I just stopped it early. Going to hand off. The Steelers are going to try and get out of here with their stairway to 7 complete, with their 7th straight playoff loss. Team is just... What are we going to do? Are we going to... Let's just say, chasing the Great 8 is next year's slogan. Chasing the Great 8. Steelers chasing the Great 8.
I mean, they could even...
He played last career snap. It was a pick 6. Again, I don't think...
And will always be...
If you build a team, Rodgers can still lead this team. Jason needs a Penguins win after this. The only consolation I'm resting in today with this is the fact that I am absolutely owning my opponent in fantasy after today. In fantasy hockey. Hit the 2-minute warning. I am up 27.4 to 5.6. With the games, with both of us have one player left, and they're in the same game.
Now,
period.
Do you think the Steelers are going to get any more points this game?
They're just going to run it out. Steelers aren't going to burn any time out. They're just going to run it out. Proving to you that. They're trying to get out of this game. They're trying to be done with this season. So, I don't think they do, because they're just going to burn out the clock as much as they can.
You talk about, here's your blowout. I told you this was going to be a blowout. Didn't I tell you that?
Did. But taking a look real quick at our streaming
That's
schedule.
the Tomlin way.
Upcoming streams.
That is the Tomlin way. You get to the playoffs with your 9-8 record. You could always say, I know, but I'm a winning. I always win.
And Texans
winning record. Careless about the playoffs.
Super Bowl can't happen. That's your
winning
championship
record.
Potentially. Didn't have to finish in the wild card. Well, with this loss, I would finish 4-2. But our next streams, we will not have any streams tomorrow. I'm gonna get that video of Dad being doors out, and then I am going to on Wednesday. We'll be live for a doubleheader, 7 p.m. We'll be live for the Flyers and the Buffalo Sabres. And then at 10 p.m., the Golden Knights at the LA Kings. Still live for the rest of this game. But we got a little bit of hockey action on Wednesday, a little hockey doubleheader. But yeah, that is how we see it. If you guys are enjoying the stream or you feel bad for us Drop a like, subscribe, and always great ways to help ease the burden.
Do we have any Houston fans in the chat?
We did have some. We had Patriots in there who was a big fan of the Texans.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys enjoyed the game.
Congratulations for you guys.
You know,
to New England.
Dropping a sub does help ease the burden of these losses because, again, it's bad. Let's see. Let me just see something. Steelers playoff history. In this 7-game losing streak, right? Let me go ahead and let's do some math here. So, gonna hand off in the middle. Again, they're just trying to burn this clock out. So, let's see. All right, so going to hand off again. 4th down. 7 plus 1 plus 14. 148 for the Steelers. 28 plus 31.
You
plus 42.
Stink.
Plus 48.
Fire Tomlin. Boop, 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 boop. Fire Tomlin. Boop, 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 boop.
The Steelers have been outscored 230 to what did I say?
I'm surprised there's not a Fire Tomlin chant here.
The game flopped on its head. I mean, it's been just everything. Everything again.
They gave him a first down just because they don't want to get it going.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to run it with Warren to the near side, down inside the 45. But again, you're going to have to run one more play, and then this season will be over. Man. Whoop-de frickin' do. The Steelers. Stairway to 7, baby. Stairway to 7 playoff losses. Let's go. We're going to be chasing 8 next year. We're going to be looking for the great 8. And Blesno for us in Washington cracking one. Well, that's good. That's good.
You stink.
Oh, that being said, this game is wrapped up. The Houston Texans are going to be going to the Patriots. That is going to wrap us up for this game, and I am going to wrap up the stream here because I got to get situated for tomorrow. I got a big thing tomorrow. We'll leave the blackout channel icon on for tonight, and then tomorrow it's going to be reverted back until April when the Penguins make the playoffs. Then we'll put it back up. But, yeah. With that, man, Patriots will light up the Texans. Hopefully, but that defense can carry him. But with that being said, I am going to wrap up this stream. If you guys did enjoy, drop like, subscribe, all that fun jazz. Next stream out on Wednesday. We got some hockey, a hockey doubleheader. Next football streams will be next Sunday. And with that, we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one. See you, shoot the moon. See you, Heather. See you,